Hey,
Yay,
welcome
hey.
everybody. Hey, I have to say, Mrs. Cassandra does not that intro like every damn time set the mood for us.
Yes.
Like just I have to shout out to Mocking Media. Damn, every time it's just perfection. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mocking Media, for that one. And welcome. Welcome everybody in the chat. Welcome everybody listening everywhere. I know the YouTube notifications didn't go out because I did the one thing that you're not supposed to do, and that's reschedule the stream.
No,
Because
I got it.
you did? Because
Yeah,
like
I
I
just
didn't.
got it.
Well, they didn't even send me my own channel notification.
Yeah,
So
well,
no,
that's what happened with me on Shenanigans. I
yeah.
didn't get my own
Okay.
notification until the next day.
Until the yeah, Record says he gets his like 30 minutes
I
late and
got
stuff
mine
like that.
now.
Okay, but it says you're live. Nobody got the 30-minute up warning
I
though,
did.
right?
I
Oh, you
did.
did? Oh, good. I don't know, but I've been having trouble with it. I got kind of shadow banned because of some of the stuff I'm covering, I think. Like
Yeah,
it's a
we
whole
didn't
other
get
story.
our 30-minute, probably because we rescheduled too, because
Yeah. Just
we didn't get a 30-minute.
mhm. For all of you that I'm sorry about the reschedule, but like you know how if you know me and you deal with me regularly, either you talk to me in DMs or you've been a collaborator of mine or you're in my Discord, I always say in real life first. Like YouTube, this is a hobby. None of us are professionals. Some of us, make a good way of it and everything, but like this is a hobby. It should be fun, and sometimes real life interferes, and we just all gotta don't take it so damn seriously sometimes because hey, that causes
Juju,
headaches.
click the
Headaches
Speaking
link.
of
and gray hair
speaking of
and
not
gray
taking
hair.
it seriously,
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Uh,
Everybody, here's my ice. I don't know if you can hear it. I got my drink. Aaron, I hope you're libated or you at least have a snack because it's going to be a wild one tonight. Oh, it's going
I
to be a
do.
lot of fun. We're
I
not.
have I,
Go ahead.
I have pina colada this time.
Oh, you pina colada.
is it
Ooh.
pina colada
Hmm.
bang?
Hmm.
Mm?
Pina colada bang, the energy
How
drink?
did you know?
Yeah.
Because that's like the best one
Is it? Okay, because that's what he was
It's
besides
saying. He was
the
actually
trying to
cherry
really
say.
vanilla
good.
one.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
got I got a case of 12 of them for $12.
Oh
Wow.
wow.
That is
Where
like
and
a
how?
really in New
It
Zealand.
it was a
Oh
reduced
right.
prepare store.
Yeah.
They had like an entire pallet of them. I was like, only buy one box of them. Only buy one box
Mhm.
of them.
Yeah, I know there's the Safeway like last week, which is a grocery store here, was
Mm.
doing buy two rock stars, get three free. Like who
Oh,
does that?
I don't know. That's pretty
My
good.
husband's scrap is like he was scrapping a
Mhm.
bunch.
Yeah. Well, on that, we need to before we get into all these food porn stuff, because as you guys saw in the description, today's going to be food porn, and I'm glad to see you in the chat there, Juju, because I was thinking about you as we did this
That's
whole
what
like
I
a lot
told
of
her.
stuff.
I was
Yeah,
telling
we
her, I
do.
was like,
I was
Juju,
think-
click
yeah,
the link.
yeah,
Click the
Juju,
link.
and I sent it. No pressure though. You know me. I'm not about pressuring anybody to do anything. Whatever you guys are comfortable for, I'm fine
Juju
with that.
knows I like giving her.
Yeah.
Juju knows I give her a hard time, especially
Yeah.
since
Well,
I sent
yeah.
her all the things I sent you. I sent those to
Really?
her too,
Oh
so she
wow.
knows what we're gonna
So
be
she
talking
she
about.
knows she's got a little heads up on the direction that we'll be going in. Hope you're ready, everybody. Get a drink, get something to eat, whatever. But the first thing that we absolutely must do, we must, is that we have to open up
This
with
statement
our new opening
because it
for
has been
every
brought to my
mayhem.
attention that I am apparently the hacker.
That's not the opening that we're going to open with, everybody.
Sorry.
Aaron,
Hang on a
if
second.
I tomorrow on Twitter, I can guarantee it's going to be Claire
Yeah.
confessed. She's the damn hacker. Like she did it
Yeah.
live on YouTube. No, I can't
I'm
wait. It's going to be
I'm
lit.
trying I'm trying to I'm trying to find a video clip for something and I can't find it. Sorry.
It's like
it
no
just it just
apologies
was like the
necessary.
perfect timing
It
because we
just was
both all
perfect
got
timing.
quiet.
But on that, while you look for your clip, I'm
Good to
we're
see you,
going to
Sean.
play. We're going to
We
put up.
need.
Hey, Sean.
I think we need a little bit of a religious cleansing before we
Oh,
Yes,
start
yes,
this
I don't think
entire
before
it's the
this all
right
starts.
con-
religious cleansing.
congregation.
Okay, here we go, everybody. And remember, Bear does not apologize. Sorry, not sorry. Mm-mm.
It kind of seems like it's lagging.
It's chopping up a bit.
Does it?
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Welcome,
Oh my goodness.
everyone. Brother Bob.
Claire.
Yeah, it's chopping up pretty bad.
Claire, it's chopping up. Ooh,
Okay, hold on. Yep, I got. Hold on,
one
hold on.
second.
All right, so that means you're gonna do it.
I
You're
got
gonna
you,
do
boo-boo.
it, yeah. Okay, I'm
Yep.
taking it down. You're gonna bring it up. This happens often with the resources in the internet here. So-
I'm just the.
Thankfully, yeah. Can you
I'm just
go?
the run-of-the-mill slave.
Yep. Well, you're a pretty damn sexy slave. That's okay.
I was trying to put myself with the wire.
Welcome, everyone, to Brother Bob's Church of Holy Love. I've been asked by a big old cuddly bear to talk about the favorite food here at Brother Bob's Church of Holy Love. Down here at the church, we love manly foods. You know what I'm saying. Cucumbers, zucchinis, eggplant, and those big old bananas. But my favorite is the exotic chocolate starfish. Just thinking about it makes me drool. If any of you hot, handsome men would like Brother Bob to taste your dish personally,
Hey yo.
Oh my, hey
you're
yo.
always welcome. The doors at Brother Bob's Church of Holy Love are always open.
Oh my.
I was trying to put myself with the
I think it's just
wire.
starting over again.
Nope, that's the end.
Oh.
That's how it ends. That's how it ends. Okay.
Freaking quiz. Where are
Yeah,
you?
let's bring
Where are
it
you?
down. Okay, bring it down. Bring it down. Okay. Yeah. We're good. We're good. Oh my god. So that was Brother Bob. He's going to be a regular, hopefully, on Mayhem. Because we're talking food, we just had to bring him in. He had something to say about food porn in general.
What does he do with the starfish?
Oh,
well, you know what? We'll have to have a special episode for him to talk about that. Okay. Why don't we
speaking
ask
of Brother
him
Bob. Actually,
Brother Bob.
speaking of Brother
Oh
Bob.
my goodness.
Wait,
I'm
Brother
such a big
Bob.
fan.
Brother Bob, please.
Wait, please,
Please.
could you please answer
You've
our
graced
patron
us.
here, Erin? She asked us a question. She needs to know exactly what you do with that starfish.
Please tell me. I must know.
Please
Hi,
educate this.
everybody. It's Brother Bob down here at the Church of Holy Love. I heard you had some questions for me.
Brother Bob, please, I preach to you. Tell this young maiden what a chocolate starfish truly is.
Please share the knowledge with me, please. I need to be awoken. I need to be awoken.
Brother Recca,
Oh God!
she is a woman, so it really isn't necessary.
Wait! I need to correct you. A starfish is a starfish. Let's be.
And it doesn't matter
correct.
if you're a
If
man or
Brother
woman.
Recca wants to know about his
I don't think.
starfish,
No.
I'll be more than happy to tell him.
I'm separating the two of you right now. There we go. Okay. Carry on.
You better watch out. He might try to go around you, Claire.
Apparently. But anyway, isn't a starfish a starfish? I mean, really,
Everyone
Well,
knows what a
it all
starfish
depends
is.
on where that starfish was grown.
True. We all have our preferences to are starfish, but a starfish is a starfish, truly, if right?
No, I'm
I feel
afraid
like
not,
I
darling. I'll tell you what. Give me Rekka for 10 minutes, and I'll show you what the
No.
starfish is like.
I can't believe you're
Safe
doing this
record.
up here.
Safe record.
Record, do you want to go and be an experiment for 10 minutes?
Well, I have been known to pray on a daily basis,
This is true.
but I wouldn't want to take your time.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
trust me, Brother Rekka. You can take all
on,
the
Claire?
time you want here, Brother
I'm
Bob.
tired. I'm
Church
tired.
of
I'm tired.
Holy
Okay.
Love.
You've lost
Okay.
control of your
I am-
panel.
I have lost control of my panel. I've lost my main guy over here, Brother Bob. I was gonna make you a regular feature, but you're gonna have to bring your own experiments. Okay.
Well,
He'll bring
I
Charlie.
suppose if that's all you needed from Brother Bob, I should
Okay.
back on out and let y'all have a good old time.
Well,
Aw.
thank you.
Rekka,
And I can't
Brother
wait.
Rekka, please remember, the doors are always open at Brother Bob.
I have been known to be quite the
Alright,
altar boy.
Oh God, Jesus Christ! Hey, I know you can still hear me, Brother Bob. So don't forget, you got a sermon due here for Mayhem for next month. Like, I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting on it. Okay. Aaron, I'm sorry you
I'm
couldn't get a straight
crying.
answer, but basically, it's because we're not in his lane. Like, he likes starfish
No.
in the other lane.
He wanted to demonstrate it for you. He wanted
Alright,
to give
alright.
you a demonstration.
Let's be clear, though. The things you can do with starfish
Star
in
quiz.
general can be done like it doesn't matter what lane you're in. If you like chocolate starfish, you like chocolate starfish, period. It's the thing. No, but
No.
that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to
So-
talk about
Tell
I've
me,
never been
tell
so
me, Claire, I got a
confused about-
question.
I've never been so confused about a fucking starfish before.
Well, if you really want to know, that was
Google.
actually a chocolate starfish.
that actually was, because that's kind of like was funny, because I actually was trying to Google a chocolate starfish, and
Aaron,
believe me,
it's
Aaron,
a butthole.
all your questions will
Ah,
be
okay.
answered if you actually Google chocolate starfish. It's an anus.
No, I'm not Googling anything ever again. No, I'm not falling for that shit again. I'm not.
Hang on a
No,
minute.
no,
Wait.
but I just said, yeah, no, we have experience, Aaron and I, with the Google and the problems and the carrot and all this other stuff up here on Mayhem. It was before your time, Rick. Yeah, but it was dangerous. And can you believe that's still up? Shh, don't tell them. Don't tell them. But yeah, it's still up. They'll take me down for 10 seconds if somebody's like music or a word, but they won't for that. Yeah. Hey, Pete. Nice to see you. Yeah, it's a great band. Oh, God. Chocolate Starfish, great band. I didn't know that. Hey. Okay. I support the not Googling. I don't blame you, Judy.
Hey, Peter.
We
Good to
don't,
see you.
we don't do that up here. Yeah, the internet is a dangerous thing here. Arnold, I'm with you. I'm actually with you on that. Don't do it live on YouTube. I learned my lesson very early on.
But I do have a question, Claire, though.
Yes. go ahead.
How can we make egg yolks sexy?
Make a yolk?
Egg yolk sexy.
Egg yolk?
Mm.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
is what I sent you.
I don't know if I put that one up. Hold on.
I think they all have egg yolks in them.
All right. Wrecker, I think, well, first of all, since we're talking about food and whether it's sexy, right, Mrs. Cassandra? Because we talk about this all the time. I don't know about in your Discord, Aaron, or in your chats, but quite often the topic turns to food wherever I go. I mean, I was just doing a serious stream on Ukraine update with Operator Starsky, and we ended talking about food like every week now. He loves to talk about food at the end. It was a whole argument on whether pizza was junk food or real food and everything, and what foods are great, what are your favorite foods. So last week on one of my shows, we all started about like, why don't we do another one just based on food and just basically the sexiness, because it's mayhem, of food in general. Like, I actually am a supporter that food can be very sensual, very sexy. It's just one of those things you can make somebody completely happy with it. It could be so much fun. Just like for me, just like even like kneading bread, pulling mozzarella, like all of these very sensual acts, like what you're doing, hands on, giving all that feeling in there, putting everything you have into it to make somebody happy. It gives me great joy. And when you're happy and joyous, you become very, well, at least myself, very open and sensual and happy in that way. And it just works. It just works for me. Food has always been something in every relationship that's been a really, really big thing. Record on that, I would like to show you what I mean. Could you play the first one that Mrs. Cassandra sent us? And I think you'll like
I
this one,
certainly
Aaron.
can.
It'll drive the point home as to
I'm
what we're
not
talking about.
responsible for any
Oh yeah,
heat
no,
waves.
don't, yeah, no, yeah. Well, she may not be responsible for the heat wave, but causing it, she damn well is, because she sent them all. She sent this, yes, she did, and she sent it with feeling.
Brother Bob is preaching.
Oh yes, you know what? Those actually happen to be two of ours favorites too. Got that covered, quiz. Got it
I'm
covered.
not a big fan of honey, but yeah, I like the whipped cream.
I've heard that honey like stays on the, well, it's
does-
got
it tends
lasting
to-
quality. It's
It sticks around just like
Yes.
the right kind of goo.
We'll have to take your word for that. We'll have to take your word for that. And Brother Bob, that's enough out of you with that. That's it. Don't honey, don't
Harold,
stay a long
we're
time.
not talking about Hot Pockets.
We're
no
not
Hot
talking
Pockets.
no hot talk, no, because let's be clear. Okay, this is Bear's stance on that. Hot Pockets are not sexy. As a matter of fact, Hot Pockets don't even qualify as food. And I will die on that hill. They are just a chemical concoction of I don't know what. And they've been turned into a very non-sexy, sexy kind of thing. Nope. This is a Hot Pocket free zone. I don't know about you guys. I don't want to kink shame to anybody on my panel or anybody in the chat or anybody watching later.
Harold, just
But-
Google Alabama Hot Pocket. That's all you need to do.
I'm sorry.
But do not Google Minnesota Hot Pocket. That's like the worst one.
I think
That's
that
the
is
wo-
the worst
oh
one.
god, that is the worst. Oh no, oh my god, no, oh my god. And I'm just telling you, when it comes to Bear, there's a big red circle with an X that says no Hot Pocket. Like not the word, not the Google it, not I don't want to talk about it. Like that's it. We're done with it.
Wait,
Yeah.
no one here likes third-degree burns?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay.
No, I'm a really big fan of the first degree burns. Really,
Yeah, first degree.
the
Just
more
a
my
little bit.
speed. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
we could talk warm wax and ice cubes if you like. But
Oh, ice cubes. That's fine.
yes, warm wax and ice cubes. It's a thing, Aaron. It's definitely a thing.
Yep.
Which record, if you're really not interested in experimenting with Brother Bob, I could introduce you to that one. But we'll have to talk about
Hot
that later.
wax.
Hot wax and then followed with ice cubes. Yep. But now warm wax, not hot, like first degree burns. We're not going into flaying of the skins thing, no. But could you show that
okay.
first clip for me, please?
I certainly can. Oh,
Oh, it
wait
is
a minute.
censored. Oh, it's censored with such a lovely. God, food could be so erotic.
Look at those Oreos, Juju.
Let me just...
Oh, the smacking of the bread dough. I'm telling you, he got right in there too with his face. I love it. See, like, look, isn't that sexy, people? Come on.
Wait, this is... Oh man.
I'm telling you, there's nothing not sexy about this. Like every part.
nice stop right there.
That's the nice stoppage right there with that one. That's just where it ends. That's definitely. But this is what I'm talking about.
I have one critique.
What's that?
It's vertical. He filmed it in vertical.
Well, it's an Instagram or a TikTok. Like it's like the new thing now. Like the
Yeah,
cutting of the.
you have to do it vertical, otherwise you don't get everything you want on it. It's stupid though. I agree, dude. I'm right there with you. I fucking hate vertical. I don't
know,
get it.
and all of our YouTube shorts and promos, they're all
Mhm.
vertical. Yes, they're. Oh my
Mm.
God, are you like? Oh my God, is that what you say every time I send you a promo? I'll stop sending them. Ricker, I'm
Just open up
sending
my
them
phone.
to you.
Just
I'm
open
like-
up my phone. Get this
And he
thing.
goes-
Oh no, it's Bear again. What she want? Oh, it's vertical.
Oh no! See, I'm sending it to you because of the music. Because, like, you know, you're musically inclined. You know, musician. You know, you do all that rap. I try to see if you approve of the music I chose for whatever I'm trying to say.
Oh,
But
I
now
absolutely
I'm scared. Now I'm scared. Like, maybe if you're looking on your phone, you don't realize it's vertical because it fills the screen, right? Right?
Mm.
Okay, so only
I-
answer my DMs on your phone. There you go.
I only answer DMs on my phone.
There you go. Okay. So now everybody knows we DM. Like, rumor, tomorrow on Twitter should be fun. Not only am I a hacker, but
Juju wants to see the ones with the yolks. Can you
okay.
find the ones with the yolks?
All right. The one with the yolk, if you go into Mayhem, copy that link, Mrs. Cassandra, put it in private chat, and I'll have Record bring it up. But I don't think it's part of the thing because I had to trim it down. But on that, would you guys agree
Okay.
that that bread pulling thing, like, was that not the kneading of the bread in the pulling of bread and everything like that? Was that not sexy? Come on.
Hang on a
If you-
minute. Hang on a minute. Let me just do that again.
Okay, here we
Me.
go. Well, no, that dunking is obviously sexy. Although it looks like an
Oh.
Oreo jujube run. Oh, the smacking of the dough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Let
that's
me
what
just
you
do that
like.
slowly.
Okay. But
Frame
it's gotta
by
be
frame action here.
Oh, gee,
I just
Look
I
at
hope
that!
his hands.
Look at that beautiful wind up.
I hope
on
his
this-
hands are clean.
Gorgeous.
I think they are. They
Oh.
smacked like a nice clean
Oh,
hand.
yeah.
Actually, it did. It made
I
that little
mean-
sound like okay. That's enough, Record. We don't want to
That
get
is
you
some
too excited.
professional slapping right there.
Well,
it is
you
a
know
good
what?
slapping sound. It is.
It
yeah.
is, and
Oh.
everybody loves a little love tap here and there. You've got to always
Yeah.
createful. I'm so glad to see you, Kim. Yes, you've got to smack that dough. Yes, and everybody loves a little love tap here. But actually, working the dough, I find it not only therapeutic, but it's
Hang on a
quite
second. Let's
sensual.
rewind that. Did you say lap
No, no.
dance?
No, I did not say lap dance. I said everybody
I-
likes
am
a
I the only
little
one that heard
light
lap dance?
snap.
I'm not the
I
only one
said-
that heard lap dance today. Come on.
I believe I
Chat,
said
chat,
everybody likes a
please.
light snack.
Get on my
on
side
the
here.
front.
I'm the only one
Don't
up there.
encourage him. No, don't encourage him, chat. I need him here until we leave, and I can't get him that excited before. Like, it's only 10:28. Like, he's got to last. And
Yes, you
enduring.
gotta. Yeah, exactly.
You gotta
we don't
last,
want to
Record.
over too quickly.
Yes, we don't want it
that's
over
a fair
that
point.
fast. We want to enjoy ourselves for the next couple of hours, if you don't
Mm.
mind. I mean,
It's a
can you
good
abide
point.
us, please? You know. Hey, Purple, nice to see you too. Hey there, Rocket Couch, nice to see you. Exactly, Rocket Couch. That's what I was trying to say. Bread dough or whatever. A little slap and tickle goes a long way. And yes, Purple, I'm edging him. Yes, I am. He doesn't seem to be
There you go,
complaining.
Record. I put it in the private chat.
Okay. All right. We want to make
me
Juju
bring that
happy because this was kind of Juju's eyes. We have done food porn before, but we haven't done it like this. And so everybody got kind of excited. And I promise you, the only thing that was close to an Oreo Jujube was what that guy just did. And that really wasn't an Oreo. He made it himself and he licked it and he fondled it and he dunked it and he enjoyed it. Then he left us with a milk mustache that was absolutely adorable. I don't know. I'm going to ask the ladies. I'll ask the gentlemen too. You can tell us, okay? Everybody.
Ooh,
I
donut
won't make
daddy.
it. I won't make it guy versus girl tonight. I'll just say
I
who
don't know because it
finds-
has music. It does have music in the
They
song.
all do, but it's okay. It's only 54 seconds. I don't monetize on the weekend. That's why you could say whatever you want. By the way, Aaron, you're not censored in any way.
I can also keep it muted.
No, play it with the music. I think the
We need
reason
to
the
hear the
creator
sound.
added the music is that he wanted it there, so we'll do it. But what I would want to ask you guys, who finds milk mustaches sexy? Like just accidental milk or cream, whipped cream. or chocolate or milk. Or
Depending on what kind of milk it is.
let's just talk about accidental food mustaches. Do you think they're sexy? And do you do anything about it? I have an incredible urge, if it's my boo, my partner, or someone I know well, to lick it off their face. Actually, a little weird that way, but I admit it. How about the rest of you? Will you go there? How do you feel about it?
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really care for milk mustaches. I don't know.
What if it was chocolate?
Oh, maybe
Yeah,
chocolate. I don't know.
yeah, like chocolate or strawberry sauce or.
It would be kind of cool if it was like a whipped cream mustache.
That would be very cool.
Yeah.
Yes, and that, I would like that. You sure? How about you, Mrs. C?
Like I said, it just depends. Is it really, milk with cream, or is it some kind of juices?
Okay. Okay. Here we go. Okay, that's cool. How about you, Wrecker? May I ask?
I mean, if it's edible.
Yeah, just about everything's edible, right? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
now nobody says everything has to taste good, but almost everything's edible. You might die. It
that's
could
a
be
fair point.
poisonous, could be bitter, but almost everything could be kind of
If there was
everything.
a milk mustache, then yeah, I could enjoy that.
I like some of these comments. Ox says it depends on how you lick your lips, on whether they're going to lick the mustache off. I agree. Depends on if you're already attracted to the person. I get that. Christelle says she would never lick never lick it off somebody's face like that. Rocket Couch is into it. Yes, just like me. Okay. If it's cream cheese, maybe, Christola. What if it's chocolate? Nope, they line up okay. They're fine. Oh, I don't know. No, I don't mean that, Christola. Like, I'm talking food here. No, it doesn't have to be milk, though, April. It could be any kind of food substance. Let's talk like chocolate sauce, strawberry sauce, whipped cream, or even cheese. Like, you ever get, like, when you get into a really good cheesy something and you get a little cheese, whatever. I don't know.
You mean like mozzarella?
Yes, like mozzarella. You're gonna go there, are you? Okay, so
yeah, I'm going there.
Okay, this is kind of like Wrecker and I, in preparing the show today. We actually had a very long conversation that got a little heated, and it got into a debate, and it almost got into if he was not actually 14,000 or 15,000 miles away, we probably would have arm wrestled over this sucker. Okay, like we were getting a little into it, and basically it all came about with I asked him if he had ever made homemade mozzarella, because I have actually, pulled the cheese and everything. And we were talking about the process of making mozzarella, how it's done every day in the Italian shop right here. It's a quick thing to do, once you have the culture and everything, and the boiling and the gathering of the curds and the stretching and all of this. And when I said mozzarella, he actually said to me, like, and for those of you that aren't aware, if you're new here or you're listening on YouTube, Wrecker is from New Zealand, and I'm here from the States, right here on the Jersey coast. Okay, in New Jersey on the East Coast, and
so you say.
Basically, so I say. Yes, nobody believes me. Not those computer hacker like people over in that Discord that think they know everything. They can't even track a damn IP to figure out I don't use the same kind of computer. I'm from a freaking other side of the world from some of these accounts that they think I am. But I digress. I can't fix ignorant. But what I can do is talk about mozzarella. So I was talking about the mozzarella, and he stops me dead. He goes, hold on, wait. No, it's not mozzarella unless it's buffalo.
It's not.
And he threw the gauntlet. And I said, well, wait a minute. Okay, now he was telling me, like, he goes into this long thing. He's very educated on the mozzarella. I'll give him that. He goes into this long tirade about how, with a little help of the internet, like he goes on this tirade about it started in Italy, it's Italian, it's only from buffaloes, and blah, 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 blah. And I granted the best damn mozzarella in the world is buffalo mozzarella. buffalo mozzarella. But actually, now in 2023, the word mozzarella is a type of cheese, and it's made from many different types of milk. Cow's milk being the most prominent and most affordable in every other country but Italy. Okay, all over. Okay. And so we get into this really long discussion. We're going back and forth and back and forth. He wants to
I
die
drove
on
down
this
to
hill.
a supermarket
He
to prove to her
to prove to me
that mozzarella.
that mozzarella in New Zealand, almost 90% of the mozzarella in that case was made with buffalo milk, and it was buffalo mozzarella. But I still won because every single one of them had the word mozzarella in really big letters to designate the type of cheese and the cheese making process itself, and then the word buffalo above it to say what type of milk and what brand it was. Because when you have the words with mozzarella, they mean either the milk or the style, okay? Because then he throws this Italian word at me, cigini, which means like cherry, and I probably mispronounced that. Don't come for me. I'm not Italian. I'm from Jersey. I'm allowed to speak like that. I'm actually allowed to mispronounce words on the internet. It's not a crime. But you can send me the proper pronunciation for later. I'll look at it, but don't come for me. Anyway, it means cherry, which is the small round type that you can get. It means the shape and the softness of it, not that it's cow's milk, although the smaller, rounder pearls are often made with cow's milk. That's true. So he tried to prove it, but it failed. Did it not fail, Wrecker?
No, I still think I won.
No, you didn't win. because mozzarella can be made with many, many different kinds of milk.
It
I've
can
had
be
sheep's
made.
milk. I've had sheep's milk mozzarella.
Yeah, goat's milk.
And I've
is-
had
is
goat's
popular
milk
here, yeah.
mozzarella. Yes, right, Aaron? Okay, here in the United States, people help me out. Is mozzarella a style of cheese and not designated to just the milk? I mean, we're just talking about word pedantics. I happen to think that although I adore Dragan Wrecker, everybody knows he's one of my favorite people on the planet. If you know, you're blind or you haven't been listening. But I'm saying he's being pedantic. He's really being pedantic, and I don't want to call him names, but he's taking it too far. I actually conceded. I said, yes, you're right about the origins. And way back when that was the only one available, you would be correct. But now in 2023, the word mozzarella does not necessarily mean buffalo mozzarella. Although I will concede the absolute best and original mozzarella style and flavor comes from buffalo mozzarella. It's always labeled that. It's always 3 times more expensive than any other mozzarella out there. But mozzarella is the process of the making of the cheese. What?
I win! I win! Straight from an Italian. Go on, say it.
Yeah, she said it's only
Say
a
it.
form of mozzarella. Buffalo mozzarella. No, look, I'm reading it. Aaron, what does this mean to you? Buffalo
It
mozzarella is only a
oh,
form of
damn it.
mozzarella, and
I
I am
read
Italian.
only the
The
only
small balls of
form of
mozzarella are
mozzarella.
called bocconcini. I know this. I know that they're called bocconcini. This was over there in New Zealand. They called them cherry, and they used this other word, and they're made from cow's milk. So they did use a different word that they translated. But I'm with you, Paula. Thank you so much. Aaron, isn't that exactly what I'm saying? Could you translate for the Kiwi up
Yeah,
there?
no.
He's
yeah,
not getting
that's
it.
what I agree. I just want to know though, why do we keep why do so many countries calling balls of mozzarella like balls of animals or something? I'm confused. Why are we talking
Exactly.
about buffalo balls and shit with the mozzarella?
We spent hours yesterday talking about it, Ricker and I, because
it is made with the milk, right?
it is made with the milk. It's not
Okay.
made with buffalo
Okay.
balls. Don't.
Okay.
No, it's not made with buffalo balls. It's made with buffalo milk. And that was my point, is that, yes, buffalo mozzarella is the best. Absolutely. Like a burrata, everybody here in the States, like burrata is like the thing now because it's a very soft version of a mozzarella type cheese, correct, Paula? And it's like a little softer, squishy. You cut it open and the actual milk comes out with the cheese, and it's a little fancier to eat. This is another way to make it like a more of an experience, more sexy, even, you know, more sensual. It's a little upscale version of mozzarella. Here we get mozzarella like in mozzarella sticks. We have it on pizza. We have mozzarella in like everything. You could have mozzarella in a grilled cheese if you wanted. But my point was that mozzarella was the style of the cheese and how it was made, and not necessarily gifted just to the one milk, which was Recker's point. So I'm sorry, Recker, you got zoomed, man.
I did have to concede that point.
All right, now you have to say it for YouTube, since you would barely say it in the conversation.
Fine. To YouTube and everyone else, Claire View Bear is right.
Hey, Quiz, if you're listening.
That's hot.
Want that. That's very hot. Like, it's about food, and he said it with that accent. And like, I'm gone. But Quiz, could I please have that clip for my soundboard in my Discord? Because I'll be hitting that button like every day. Claire was right. Okay, there you go. But anyway, it was a long discussion. But you see how people could get passionate about food? I mean, that's my point. And on that
what
record,
about the yolks?
that's what I was going to say. On that record, the last link that she posted in the private chat, could you play that for us?
I certainly can.
Yeah.
Let me.
I kind of like this.
Juju, you still
This
here?
is Cassandra.
About the yolks?
Are you getting warm that we get to, like, you know, like kind of order him around a little bit with his assistant shit? Like, it's kind of working me up.
Okay, can we?
Here
see
you
it?
go, Juju B. I hope you're paying attention. Here's your yolks.
For hours. That pussy got power. That pussy got power. She wet in the shower. That
Whoa.
pussy get loud.
I
Loud.
told
She ain't no
you.
foul.
What?
She fucking no coward. Nope, I'm digging in deep. She wanna get geek.
Now that's
She sniffing that
sandwich.
flower. We
Juju.
geeking for hours. We wanna go viral. We fucking for hours.
Mm.
Can I
You
see
okay?
that again, please?
You want to see that again?
Pussy
Yeah.
got power.
Yes, Aaron,
got
right?
power.
Let's watch that again.
She
There's
wet
the
in the
yolks,
shower.
man.
That pussy get louder. We saying no vow. She fucking no coward. Nope, I'm digging in deep.
Oh,
She wanna get
my.
geek. She sniffing that flower. We geeking for hours. We wanna go viral.
Okay, that's a sandwich. That's a sandwich. Okay, we can take that one down. Thank you, Mrs. Cassandra. That is definitely a sandwich. Juju, thank you for requesting
Yes,
that.
that looks good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like the nice build up and everything. It's right to at the end where he just takes a big pop right out of it. It's
You know,
Mhm.
and it's not
That's
even
nice.
the egg yolks for me, man. There was bacon on that sandwich, and damn bacon. So hey, Ricker, how do you like your eggs?
Any way they come.
with bacon.
Bacon's good.
I like to answer. I actually like to answer. I definitely did. Okay. Is an egg is anything besides scrambled? It's all about keeping the yolk liquid. Exactly,
Yep.
Purple. That's the thing
Mhm.
with it. And I was going to say, when you said, like, what's the best thing to make with an egg yolk, I would actually think that one of the sexiest things that I do know how to make, but I'll always get out because it's actually complicated, and I may not make it as well as some of these exquisite pastry chefs can. But a creme brulee, or just a simple anglaise sauce, which is just like the egg yolk and cream, and it's like a little bit of vanilla, and you pour it on top of stuff. But a creme brulee, which is like a really heavily egg yolk custard and cream, that is just like, oh, and they put that little caramel heated top that's hard shell that you got to break, and it comes, you can get it vanilla or chocolate or pumpkin. Those are my favorites. But creme brulee for an egg yolk, definitely. But
Mm.
What?
Mhm.
Go
I
on.
do like myself a pavlova, but that uses
Oh,
egg whites.
That's egg whites. I know how to make that, actually. I do. What's your favorite topping for pavlova? Like, because we always do mine with a drizzle. Do you serve it in Kiwi with the, New Zealand? I said Kiwi. You don't live in Kiwi. Sorry, you live in New Zealand. And do you actually have it there with like a drizzle? Do they commonly serve it with like a
Well-
sauce? drizzled over
The
it.
traditional pavlova is made with is covered in cream and then topped with fruit.
Oh,
Generally
okay.
strawberries or kiwi fruit.
Oh, okay. So that tastes
And
very.
for all you out there, it's called kiwi fruit, not kiwis. Kiwis are a bird, and if you eat them, you go to jail.
Really? Are they in danger? Are they protected there?
They are
Yeah.
protected.
Oh, I
They're
didn't know that.
protected species in New Zealand.
Oh, okay. All right. Because they're that small little round brown bird with the really long beak, skinny,
Yep.
tiny little kiwi. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, always create. I love me a creme brulee. I can make it. But then again, I can also make a tiramisu. You use a lot of egg yolks for that and cream. I think just anything with egg yolk and cream is very decadent, you know. Well, on that, like, Mrs. Cassandra, what is your absolute favorite food? Sexiest favorite food?
How I can't really pick. I said pineapple because it could go on everything or belongs on everything.
Yes, I do believe you. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yeah.
Pineapple is probably one of my favorite, and then chocolate. Chocolate cannot be sexy.
No, chocolate can be incredibly sexy. How about you, Erin? If you're ready, do you have like a favorite comfort food or sexy food? Something that's like your go-to?
Yeah, it's this simple, just but very good recipe that a neighbor taught or made for me when I was real young. It's called Welsh rarebit, and
Oh,
basically, yeah, it's just
yeah.
like now though I don't. When she showed me how to make it years ago, she made it with like the Velveeta cheese, but now. You can buy like little pouches of the Velveeta cheese. It's kind of like the macaroni and cheese, creamy cheese. So you're not using a stick of cheese. It's already kind of creamy, and
Mm-hmm.
you don't add quite as much milk to it to the sauce, but you add a little bit of milk to it. You heat it up. You toast some bread, and then you just pour it over the toast, and
Oh, wow.
it is so good.
Mm.
It's simple, but it's fabulous. I don't know. I love it.
Oh, that sounds good. I
Just a
actually knew
little
what
bit of
that was
extra.
with the cheese and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Kiwis have what was that? The largest eggs relative to the size of
The
the adult
size
of
of-
any bird. Wow.
Yep.
When
can be
laid, the egg can be
40%.
wow. Wow, that's huge because like they're bigger than a hand, right? If I remember,
They're
wow.
almost as big as an ostrich egg.
Wow.
Why can't when we deliver we lose like 40% of our weight?
Wouldn't that be something?
Do you
Because
really
we
want to
wouldn't-
be carrying something that's 40% of your body?
All right, yeah, you got a point there.
Nope. Yeah.
No,
Like,
but
can you
I
imagine the
wanted to
ninth
take
month?
the weight with it.
Yeah. Can you imagine the ninth month, Aaron or Mrs. Cassandra or anyone in the
No.
chat? Like at 40, like, no. It's like, no. No, I can't. Like, yeah, maybe it's a blessing that it's not like that. All right. So I think we have one more video of preparation of something
Would you like me
sexy
to bring
because
it up?
yeah, just one sec. Like, just in premise to it, do you guys feel that actually making drinks, and Aaron is a bartender, like I think you could like weigh in on this. There are absolutely sexy drinks and the preparing of like actual
there are.
sexy
Yeah.
libations, What would be one that comes to mind for you? Like either for you preparing it or when the person orders it, like,
Okay, this one is really cool. We just had it. We debuted it at our bar at the restaurant yesterday for Cinco de Mayo, but it's called a flavor bubble.
Oh,
And yeah, you make a martini. It can be served with pretty much any martini. I suggest nothing with carbonation in it though, because I haven't tried it with carbonated beverage yet. I'm guessing though that the bubbles might make it pop. But what you do is there's this like bubble making gun or whatever. I don't even know what it's called, but you put the cartridge in it, and the cartridge is like the I don't know, it's the smoke that goes inside the bubble. It's the flavor. And then you dip it in like this edible soap. It's not soap, but it's edible and it holds a bubble. So and then you place a gun like right in front of the drink, like level with it though, and then you just hold the button down till a big huge bubble forms on it, and then you spray with this little special spray bottle, just like a 1 squirt of water, I think is all it is, and it helps keep the bubble intact. So like when you're walking down the bar or walking to the table and drop it off, it won't pop on you. So then you drop it off, and what happens is like the person drinking it will pop it. I mean, this is a giant bubble, like all over the entire surface or the entire top of a big size martini glass. So when you pop it, it just pops, it goes away, and then this flavor smoke just like befalls right onto the drink and off to the sides of the glass. And it's really pretty.
Wow.
It's quite a thing to watch. I don't know. I love it.
Oh wow. That's what I'm talking about with like food. You can make it like or drink. You make it a whole sensual experience, and it's all about how you're looking, how it looks, how it smells, how the taste, the visual, the whole visuals is a big part of it. I need to eat pretty food. Like there's basic cooking where you just throw it on the plate and you serve it to people, right? But I'm one of those people, I just can't do that. Like if there's an omelet in my house and I go to give it to you, like I did something to that plate. I did. I like took whatever ingredients on the out that are inside it or whatever, and I made something like little pretty on the side of it or whatever. I'm a froofy. I'm a froofy presenter, I've been called in the past. I get a little kitschy about it, but I like it. I think the visual actually, adds to it. I know food can be very delicious and sustaining, just mixing a bunch of stuff together. Like I did the other day, I made scrambled eggs with brisket in it and some sauteed onions. It was ugly. It was downright ugly because the brisket is dark, and the eggs get darker colored because of the meat that's in it and everything. But it tasted so damn good. So I know it can taste good, but I really prefer really pretty food. Like if I go out and I'm having lunch or dinner, the prettier the plate, the more I'm going to enjoy it. The more I think that the chef and the actual restaurant itself is caring how I feel about the plate. They're really trying to entice me. They're really putting everything into it, and I get off on it. That's sexy to me. That is just perfection to me. If it's really, really pretty and I'm going to dive into it, that first bite is going to be that much more exquisite if I love the way it looks or smells, when it comes to the table. Well, how do you guys feel about that? Do you care as a man, Wrecker? Do you care? Do you care how the food looks?
I mean, I'll admire it as it's going into my mouth.
But it matters more.
What could I say? I'm a man.
Yeah.
That's
why I asked you.
All you have to do is put some food in front of me, and I'm gonna. It's gorgeous.
So then, is it important to you to have someone in your life that actually appreciates good food and can keep you well fed?
Oh, I mean, that would just be the icing on the cake.
As long as there's cake, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
How about
waffles.
waffles or cake? I know. Here we go. It's like breakfast foods, but like it's just like that drink that Aaron's talking about sounds amazing. Could you show the next video for me to hammer home the point on what we're talking about, how things look, to make them? Yeah.
Who's ready for a little bit more?
I don't know. I'm getting kind of hot and steamy here. Oh my, him again. Oh no. Oh.
Who's ready?
Oh. Uh-oh. Damn the music. Take me. Oh, I knew it was Oh, he toasts it and licks it too? Damn.
Man.
All right, I'm gone. All right, he shook it. He spun it. He shook it. He toasted it, and then he licked it. Okay. Notes. Take notes,
Hey,
people.
he got it going. He got it
going on.
It.
I don't know, Juju. What do you think? Does that one beat the egg yolks? I don't know. That one.
I don't know. I find it that he made the drink, and the drink did look spectacular when he was done. And then it just, I don't know. And then he drank it. I feel like that's I don't know.
I would have liked it if he handed it to me first.
Yeah,
instead,
or even if he like handed it to the camera, because I get it. I'm not there in the room with
just
him. I get it,
right.
whatever. But he was
that
like,
visual.
it was like, look at what you could have. Psych, no, I'm gonna drink it, and then he drank it. It's like,
exactly, Aaron. He didn't have to remind me. He did the whole damn thing for himself just to get that mustache.
Yes,
exactly.
No,
no. He was doing the lick and the drink just to show you his other skills. That's what it was.
Yeah, but then he was like reminding us we couldn't have it. So
what's
the point in knowing he's got skills if we don't get to experience the level of those skills?
If the drink was like pushed to the camera, like for us, and then like he got something on his finger and then he licked it off his finger, he could have accomplished the same thing.
I think so. If he wanted to include us.
Yeah, exactly.
Who does?
I think he was feeling himself quite a lot there.
It seems like a little selfish. I don't know.
Yeah, Wrecker's got it. He was feeling himself a bit there, a bit much. Yeah, and like I think I would have been a little upset. Yeah, I wanted him to at least offer or fake offer. I don't care. He could have even teased, like put the drink towards us and then took it back and drank it. I would have enjoyed that. But
just imagine yourself as the drink. That'll make you feel better.
No, well, it depends on what you think about better. Like my condition is rising here. Anyway, it's getting kind of warm in here. How you doing, chat? You okay? Do we have to hose you off yet? Because there's a lot more coming. All right, Ricker, I'm gonna take the flat ones that aren't videos. I'm gonna do that present right now, Pod. And I'll hold you in reserve as my man for anything that moves. How's that?
Okay. Oh wow.
Is that okay? Yeah. I'm talking about like the presentation though.
Oh yes, of course, the presentation. Okay. That's what I was thinking of.
But always.
Yeah. Okay.
That is...
Now these are some of Mrs. Cassandra's favorite photographs that I clipped from last year when her and I did the food porn, along with, I believe Kim was with us, wasn't she, Mrs. Cassandra? And I know Polymathic was. Aaron, you may have been here for this one too. Peter was in the chat earlier. I know he was here for this one because remember,
there's no way there's an eggplant that actually grew like that.
These are actually grown. These are from like actual pictures of people producing these fruit. That's a strawberry that was all like, grew like, yes, that's a sweet potato and that's an eggplant. I wouldn't lie to you, Aaron. It's really, I didn't make them.
But Claire, aren't we coming up on almost 2 years of Mayhem in July?
We are actually. I had my 2-year channel anniversary in February. Yep. And we'll be Mayhem was like sometime mid-July of that year. So yeah.
I thought we did it July 4th was our first.
It could be. We'll have to go and check the date because if it is, we should have an anniversary edition. What do you say? You help me plan that one, Boo. We'll try to get some of the original crew back. If you're listening, Peter Harrington, you might have to like brush up, get another naked avatar or something, and have a smash up. He's around. He's in the bushes. He's just doing his thing. Yeah, he's just not paneling or anything like that. He's got some real life stuff. Don't have that time. In real life first, always. That's how we roll here. But he's actually we talk. He's around. You see him in chats here and there. He's always in the bushes. Peter. He's a man of mystery.
Yeah,
he's a man of mystery. So But all I can say about Peter is he might be a man of mystery and you don't see him, but when you need him, he's right there. So he's a good one. He's a good egg, and he's a good friend of the channel, and he's a good friend of mine, and I am pleased to still have him here as a mod. And if you can do that in July, that would be great, right, Mrs. Cassandra? And Aaron, too, because Aaron's not part of the actual original first couple of episodes, but she came on naked pretty soon after.
I thought she was. I thought it was S3 original.
Well, it was Peter, you and me were part of the original because, Peter was Peter. Okay, don't take this the wrong way, other gentlemen in my life, but Peter was my first man in the Naked Bear Squad. that we had some chemistry and
You'll never forget your first.
And you never forget your first naked man. Your first naked man on YouTube. You never forget your first naked man on YouTube. But
I'll never
go.
forget our
And-
first mayhem there.
That was it. Was right.
Yeah.
You and I got engaged quite soon after that, I believe, on Twitter. Yes, we did.
That's when we talked about the garlic on.
Oh
and all
God.
that.
Do we have to bring that up? You know, I still
Yes.
have that. And now that it's public YouTube knowledge, I have to talk about to every gentleman I'm interested in. I have to like say to them, you know, do you like garlic? And they're like, yes. And I'm like, okay. And they're like, why? I'm like, well, you know, I kind of like the smell of garlic, and you don't have to wash your face after eating garlic, because I love the smell of garlic in a man's beard, like if he's enjoyed his meal, because it's just part of like what he enjoyed if we were there having the meal. And I cook with a lot of garlic, so if his beard smells like garlic, then he's eating my food, he's in my life, he's like part of my day-to-day. I kind of like it.
No, it's not the only thing he's eating.
I do not smell like garlic. Stop it. Like, no, don't.
No, I'm not
Just-
talking about that. I'm saying like he's eating your food. That means he's eating something else too.
Yes, pudding, cake, pie,
You know what I mean?
dessert. I know what you mean. I'm just not going there. Do you notice how I'm not
Oysters.
going there?
Mayhem.
You
It's
notice how I'm not
mayhem.
going
You
there?
have to
Okay,
go there.
all right. So we could go there. Who does
Should
it? Like,
I go
okay.
there?
Oh God.
Oh,
Would you like me to
come on.
explain?
The as you
No,
wish.
actually,
You keep saying it like that, and yeah.
and it's like right. He's like right in my ear, Aaron. It's like I can't. And that accent, you know, I just a man with an accent. It's just like, okay, you're safe
Certainly.
though. You're safe.
Especially
it's okay.
when he's in there real deep and all.
Oh no, now you're doing it.
No, Aaron. Like, come on, Aaron. Like, are you helping me or what? Like, Jesus Christ.
You know what we could really use?
Hey,
What we could really use, Aaron, is
Oh, God.
that eggplant.
No, we need these. The peppers of distinction. Those are
I-
better. I prefer.
I have a
I'm sorry.
pocket. I have
Go
a
ahead.
pocket full of garlic.
Oh my God, Aaron. This is why we got engaged. Like, you're so damn irresistible. I don't care. Like, I can't quit you, Aaron. I just can't. I just can't. I don't care. I could never. I don't care how busy I am. I just can't quit you. Yeah.
But
Anyway,
I have otters.
yes, Aaron and I share a love of otters. Yes, including the.
I thought she said udders at first.
No, we don't. Well, I have memories. You can't call these things udders. These are freaking memories what I got going on here. They're like, no, they're not udders. No, they're not.
Otters. Okay, gotcha.
No, we share a love of otters and things like that, you know. Do you always, I know the smell of garlic is just, it's a memory, right? Always, it's just, that's the other thing with food. Besides some of these, absolutely, this is all real garden produce, Aaron. That it took me quite a while to put this whole thing together, but absolutely, the only one I couldn't find from the original Streamcast was the one that had like the 12 displayed oysters.
Oh, I remember that one.
I could
Can
not
just
find
say
that
something
one.
about all of these?
Yes, go ahead.
Just quickly. These are all clearly growers, not showers.
They are all clearly growers, not showers. Some of them not circumcised, which is cool with me. But you know, and there's even a female pepper for distinction. Well, they come in all shapes and varieties in the garden of life, as a vegetable.
Oh.
But anyway, notable carrots. Okay. Yes, they grew like this, Aaron. I kid you not. I don't know what's going on here, but vegetables.
They certainly have a single-minded approach to the situation.
Not necessarily. Well, yes. In this one, they definitely do. They're all
One you
growing.
need a magnifying glass for.
Wait, that one over there. Yeah. I'm like,
I feel a little sorry for that one.
maybe it's a baby. I love this one. Make love, not soup. These are orgy carrots or love carrots, as I like to call it. I called them love carrots. Record decided they were orgy carrots because there was more than one in some.
Oh
of them.
yeah, they're orgy.
But
they seem kind of
just-
violent though too. Like
They look like I was gonna say it kind of looks like a violent orgy.
Yeah.
I thought it
Like
was
a
kind of
rat.
sensual. Maybe I've got more kink in me than I thought. Like I actually thought these were kind of sensual vegetables. Like they were kind of like,
The one on the far left kind of looks like a
think so,
vampire
Grace.
biting someone's neck.
I think that's why Aaron thought it was a little violent. It does look like they're wrestling them down, like they're gonna, a bit,
That's
I
why
don't
they
know.
like it. Don't kink shame.
I'm not kink
Oh,
shaming.
I'm not.
No,
There's no shame. There's no shame.
There's no shame in kink as long as you ain't hurting me. I don't kink shame. Believe me. Me with the love of garlic that I have and food being so sexy, no, I'm not gonna kink shame. Oh, nothing.
Now,
but a bit. Oh,
those
Oh.
are some very, very ripe, voluptuous, thick
thick. Oh.
assets of blood.
There's this.
Nice one.
I'm sure everyone's heard of High Noons, the vodka seltzer drink or whatever it is.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, there's the flavor of peach, and the image that they have of a peach on the can, it looks just like half of one of those asses.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
the one on the right that looks like half of. I mean, because we joke around about it all the time at work. It's just it's the ass High Noon.
It is. Definitely. Icarus, I think you should stay. I don't think you should go.
Oh, sorry.
Eat your veg. Is that the puppy? How's the puppy doing, by the way? Can we get a puppy update?
She's doing real good. She's freaking huge though. Like when she stands up on her hind legs now and says hi to me, like her mouth almost reaches my chin. It's crazy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna be able to pick her up much. Like I struggle now just to pick her up, real quick for a minute, and it's too
How
hard,
big
but-
is she anticipated to be?
Like how much do they anticipate? How big is she supposed to get, Mike? Like how many pounds?
What kind of dog is it?
Yeah,
It's hard to say. It could be around 90 or so.
up to
Okay.
90 pounds.
What kind of
Okay.
dog? Is it a Great Dane?
No, she's an American bully.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It's they come
Gorgeous.
like different sizes. I guess you can get like the pocket
Yeah.
size or something.
The
Like
thing is-
she's extra large.
Yeah, but the thing is that 90 pounds, which is larger than my dogs, which are a large breed, it's 75 to 80 pounds. They're Great Pyrenean and German Shepherd mix. At that 90 pounds in American Bully, that's solid 90.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that is like that dog could run you over like a tank. Like no kidding. Like if she
she's-
jumps on you, she probably knock you right on your ass. Right on
Well,
your
yeah,
ass.
she's
Yeah.
like maybe she's in between 5 and 6 months old right now. And when we go out for a walk, like she pulls me now. Like Punchy, Punchy was a pit bull and she was strong. And I had to hold on tight to her. But this one, it's like I prepare for it. I plant my feet in the ground. She starts pulling me, and she pulls me a step or two before I can stop her. I'm like, holy shit, she's gonna get bigger.
Mm-hmm.
all I can
No,
say
can you
is
imagine?
good luck.
Yeah.
No, but I do love a big dog. Like I think the word dog means large, actually, in my language, and damn, but she's absolutely adorable. So thank you for the update, dear. Well, also, can you believe that I found these shaped vegetables? Like that's some shapely vegetables, and that's not photoshopped, except for that they did stick the carrot in the bowl of soup.
What is going on in the
I-
soup, though?
I have a overwhelming urge to eat some
A pear?
No, that looks like a pawpaw.
vegetables.
Vegetables, yes.
That's
Vegetables.
It looks like a pear
vegetables.
to me.
Yeah. I think he's being. You're just so you're making me stutter. I can't even. Like you're gonna kill me tonight. You know that, right?
I think it might be a green guava, actually.
Is it a guava? So
I just went down to the store and I saw green guava that almost looked exactly like that.
Oh,
And then I
no.
looked up, but I'm not gonna finish that joke.
No, thank you, please. Because like I have to finish the show and I'm like, you've already got me like stuttering and like the tops of my ears are like bright red and I think my cheeks are like all pink. Like this is like you
But
got me
that
blushing.
that pepper is hot. Like, damn.
That's curvy. That's definitely curvy. That's definitely Well,
Is that
okay.
like a
But what
jalapeno?
is the carrot doing?
Wait, the carrot is taking a bath.
It's marinating.
It's marinating.
What
in
is
this-
it touching?
It's touching its legs. Its legs are
It looks
its
like
knees.
it looks like it's
Got-
crying. It looks like it's sitting in the bathtub crying, holding its legs as it rocks back and forth crying.
And-
I was thinking
Yeah,
it
that
was
she does.
one-
It
I was thinking it
actually,
was one
you know what?
big
Oh,
third
no.
leg.
Oh, see, you've got the mind there, Mrs. Cassandra. She does see it a little different than we do. I think that particular carrot.
Well, now I
Mm.
see it the way Aaron sees it.
Oh yeah, crying. Like
Yep.
okay,
They're crying because he can't have the
The-
pepper.
they can't
Or
have the
the-
pepper
yeah.
because she's messing around with the guava who just got dumped
Yeah.
by the pickles. Yeah, I get it.
Mm.
Oh, I get it. It's a whole
Exactly.
sordid tale. That's not sexy. Crying in the
Yeah,
bath is not
the
sexy.
carrot- The carrot's in the hot tub all alone. It's,
Yeah.
you know, she's
That's
You know,
what it-
Purple,
not-
that could be a woe mango. It could be a woe mango because that's woe,
Mm.
man. That's a bear mango. That's woe mango.
Mm.
I know we may have traumatized the carrot with all the pictures before of the eggplant and the strawberry and the sweet potato.
No,
We
I think
may
that-
have
I
you know,
think
fish
that
nerd,
guy-
you might be onto something. Yeah.
I think he
hey,
really wanted the drink.
Claire, I have to take her out. She's not going to stop barking.
Okay,
so-
that's okay. We'll see you
Okay.
when you come. Bye.
all right. Bye.
I'm gonna bring the next one up if we're done with.
Yeah, we're done. We're done with the crying
Is it
carrot.
okay, Wrecker? I mean, I want to make you happy. You can actually.
I mean, it's.
Oh, come on! You gotta bring that up, Wrecker. Jesus Christ. They are vegetables, according to Wrecker, but Wrecker's favorite is vegetables. Let's get that,
Mm.
Brother Bob. He's got a thing for them, and it's.
I
pretty-
must admit, I do.
He's got a
love
habit that's really hard to break. Yeah.
Yep. It's. I have track marks and everything.
Oh,
I mean, wait.
God.
We're talking
I
about
mean-
fruit, right?
We were talking about the vegetables.
No, we're
Yeah.
talking about vegetables.
We were talking
Yes.
about vegetables. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. All right. So on that, I'll just move along so you can compose yourself. Chicken's attraction is truly skin deep. Now, when I asked people in the Discord what their favorite sexy food and preparation and stuff like, many people came to chicken. Okay. Well, like actually, that's a very sexy pose of a naked breasted chicken. The whole chicken there. It's a young chicken, obviously. It's not overly done or anything like that. But this chicken caused quite a stir. This particular photograph right here, that has been seen everywhere already. But back in 2011, the New York Times used this particular picture to put on the top of their article in regards to some fancy chicken recipe that they were doing, right? And believe it or not, PETA had took total exception to the sexualization of chicken in newspaper print, in an article, and online. They were completely offended that they used a naked bird to entice people to a
That's
meat
how you buy
recipe.
it.
Yeah, talk about like a Karen
Oof.
issue, okay? Like I believe, like, you know, if you're gonna have an issue about something, that's okay. But this was total Karen to me, and I'm just gonna post the article for you guys. I'm serious. She actually did this. This woman like went on Reddit and went online and everything. She was the head of PETA at the time. I don't even want to say her
And
name.
don't
because
get
she,
me
like,
started with Peter and animals.
Yeah, well, there is that rumor. I know you were telling me about like they
Oh,
actually
it's
have
not a rumor. It's not a rumor.
okay, without getting too graphic and saying really foul words about PETA, could you describe what you're talking about to the audience so they know?
To be completely legally correct, Peter has a meat locker. That's
Okay.
bigger than. That's one of the biggest in your country.
Mm-hmm. Can you? And it's here in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
That's just that statement alone. PETA has a meat locker is just hypocrisy in itself. That's just that statement alone is
I
enough
always
to
thought
make
it
me
was
go,
don't wear
huh?
animals.
Yeah. Well, they don't want you to eat them too. They're all into vegetarianism now, and they don't want products made from them, leather, anything. No, they're getting a little more extremist about certain things, or at least they were, at the time. But this was about 2011 when they did this. Okay, which led me down a whole rabbit hole of
Hang
uh,
on. Speaking of rabbit.
oh, that naked bird hill
Oh,
they
wait a
want
minute.
to
Where
die
was
on.
it?
Donald Duck doesn't wear
Hang on a
pants.
second.
Donald Duck
That was the
doesn't
wrong
wear
one.
pants. Yeah.
There it is.
Really? Hmm.
Is it worth it? Let me work it.
What did you?
I'm not seeing anything.
What did you bring up? Yeah, we're not seeing anything, Record, because you didn't bring it
Hang on.
up. I'm not putting it
It's
up. I'm
playing
letting
on
you
your
put it up.
side. It's playing
Yeah,
on
I
your
know,
side.
but I know, but I'm stopping it because you've got to go and put your side up to play it.
Let
Like,
me have
put
my.
your,
Let me have my.
yeah. Okay.
Okay, who's
Actually,
ready?
this was
Who's
one
ready
of
for
Pass's.
something real,
Yeah.
meaty?
Real meaty. I like the way you said that. This is good. I hope you enjoyed this one. This was one of our favorites from the older stream. You'll like this one, Cass.
Is it worth it? Let me work it.
It gets me every time. Oh my god.
And it puts itself in the oven.
Let me search it. I gotta work it.
That's
Oh my god. Oh. Well,
the
you're working it.
meat
You're
right
working
there.
it.
Get it?
Can you believe the hands, Mrs. Cassandra, with the boom boom?
Yeah. Not
Oh
the
my god.
handstand.
That is just
Got skill.
This is my favorite part. Nothing sexier than food that cooks itself. There you go. Like, do the work for me. Was that great or what? Sorry guys, we just had to. We had to. Like, we definitely just had to. That's how we roll here. We're just going to torture you. Yeah. But hopefully it wasn't too offensive. I don't know, with all the music that we played tonight, this stream may not exist tomorrow, so I hope it's just in your memories, and maybe next year we'll do it again. I don't know. I always thought PETA stood for people eating tasty piano. Well, apparently it does with that meat locker they got going on there. Fish nerd, thank you. Fish nerd, you are, oh, you're cracking me up. Oh my God. PETA protests have provided a lot of extreme, yes, they have. They actually have. Yeah, I get it. Yep. Yeah. I'm glad you liked it, Sean. That was one of our favorites from last year. I think it was last year before Christmas we did it. Chicken has always been sexualized. Whenever someone is serving roast chicken, they always say leg or breast. This is true. And it's one of the most like a whole roast chicken is one of the most homey, old-fashioned kind of family meals you can make for, well, like for a date or a man that you're trying to, show your cooking skills to or whatever. My nan used to tell me, if you show a man you can make a whole chicken and cook eggs and pancakes, he'll be happy. What would you say about that, Red? I have to ask the man on the piano. Then I'll ask Mrs. Cassandra. But
I mean, if they can cook, as I said before, bonus. I love food.
Yes, who doesn't, right? It's just like I enjoy it. Like I definitely enjoy it.
Makes me smile.
Mm-hmm.
Makes me a very happy person.
Mrs. Cassandra,
huh?
What do you think about roast chicken? Can you make a roast chicken? How about I think most people learn to make, or even chicken parts, roasting chicken parts in the oven. I think most of us. Chicken's very popular, right?
I do it in the crock pot.
You do? Oh, that's good too. Ooh, that is good.
It's a great way to keep it nice and moist.
Yeah, that's the point, because it just gets too dry in the oven.
Like slow cooked turkey. Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yes. It is slow cooked turkey is like absolutely one. But the one thing I forgot to have you play at the end of that was my duck reaction. Mrs. Cassandra, I want to see if you remember this from when we did duck porn. Can you pull
Oh
that
no,
up
not the
real?
duck
Well,
porn.
actually, I could pull it up. Yeah,
You mean like this?
yeah. Just play it. He's so cute. I love this
Yeah, I
duck.
remember
He's my
this.
favorite duck. My favorite duck.
Right after seeing that beautiful turkey
Yeah.
make its move.
When do you see the grin? The grin. I was like, that grin just cracks me up. Just like he's got all toothy grin for a duck is like a cool thing. Purple, I absolutely agree with you. On both of those. First of all, back in the even in the 80s, in the early 80s and towards the 70s, that actually we were bombarded with commercials that all said eat me. Everything just said eat me. The food, the dancing hot dogs, the hamburgers, everything like that. And just recently in the 2000s, didn't we have the M&Ms all sexualized with their high heel shoes and the guys like trying to get dates and stuff like that and
Yeah,
getting
and then they're
eaten,
trying to
and
get
then the
rid of
people
that.
coming and eating the tops of their heads off and stuff like that. Like
Yeah, but
like,
M&M's
yeah.
is getting rid of their M&M spokespeople.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, and they're getting rid of the sexualized M&Ms now.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, I
yeah,
do
it's
believe
too
Tucker
sexualized.
Tucker Carlson had a fit when they made the shoes less than stilettos and made them a little less sexy. Apparently, he had a thing for the green M&M that we didn't know about.
Apparently,
But,
yeah, he had a real thing for M&Ms.
he had a thing for some M&Ms. He was having a fit that they desexualized them. He wanted those M&Ms sexualized to the max. Like he was like, "Don't take my sexualized M&Ms. Like, don't do it," which I thought was rather humorous at the time. But I digress. I
Burger King
digress.
was. I think I remember that purple.
Mhm.
Eat more chicken.
Okay, there's definitely going to be I'm just moving you along to where you need to go to the next one. Rick. So just move along there because like we're going to talk about everything that people were submitting into the Discord as we were preparing for the show the last couple of days. But it was chicken a lot, and so these two videos go together. So make sure we play one and then the second one right away. But you'll remember this with Mrs. Cassandra because I believe you sent me this one last November. Actually, the second one anyway. The first one is dedicated to Garris, who's got a thing for chicken. Chicken's his sexy food. And we're going to dedicate some of this to him. So we'll bring that one up when you're ready.
Ready?
If the chat's ready, unless they stop us, but they can't get up here, so they can't. So there they go. Oh, well.
That's how you cut. That's how you slice a chicken.
With your finger?
You just stroke it gently. Spread them cheeks.
Oh yes,
you know what? I am all for the stroking and the spreading. That actually looks like the proper handling of a chicken cutlet or a breast.
Like he's using his finger to,
it does, doesn't it? It does. Okay, so all right, so let's go to step 2. Ready?
And then step 2.
Well, there's no sound. Wrecker, there's no sound. Right?
Oh.
I don't hear it, Wrecker. Can you back it up? There's no sound.
Did we lose Wrecker?
Wrecker. Jogger.
Hmm?
There's no sound. You got to back it up.
Sound? Oh,
on this particular cut, there's no sound. I don't know why.
Let me try that one more time.
Please.
What you cooking?
There you go.
Chicken breast. You're cutting it open, and it's just like the JJ. So we got the JJ chicken. Dip your JJ chicken in flour, and then some eggs. So it's slippery the JJ chicken. It's panko crusted the JJ chicken. Okay, and you're adding some pineapple to make it more anatomically correct. Okay, we're putting some cheese and ham in there. Oh, that's even more interesting with a little bechamel sauce. Oh, it looks happy now. And we're putting some cheese on it. Oh, got potatoes and oil. Spices. We're gonna have a whole meal of the JJ chicken. Yeah, there it is. Panko crusted the JJ chicken, anatomically correct, and used in many health classes.
Oh my God.
Many health classes. Many
Oh
health classes.
my God! Do you remember that one, Mrs. Cassandra?
Yes, I do.
that was kind of fun. We had the vajayjay chicken. Okay, all right, we did. And now, I don't know. Well, chicken can be very sexy. Definitely, there's a lot of things you can do with it. But
And it has to
definitely there
go
was
all
a lot
cream
of
pie.
people that came up with stuff. No, but you could sauce it, you could fry it, you could roast it. You know, we eat chicken a lot. I know, Sean. Like, oh my God. And why did she? I want to know why she got so excited about the potatoes with the spices, which was just salt and pepper. I mean, come on, you get that excited about salt and pepper. She needed to have more egg yolks in her
I'm
life.
just not gonna
Would you
say
agree?
nothing.
Would you agree, Mrs. Cassandra? The vajayjay chicken lady needed more egg yolks in her life. She was too excited about the salt and pepper. Like, it'd been
Yeah.
a while for her,
Well, there's
I think.
a reason she was excited. You know, salt and pepper is usually what most Caucasians use
Yeah.
a lot.
Hey,
So
hey, Kim has a complaint that I also made. You know, let me just pull this one up and get here. Since Wrecker's handling the hard work, I could do these. Okay. That was some weak looking bechamel. Yes, it was. It was a little runny. Bechamel is a lot thicker than that. But hey, you know, it served its purpose. It was oozy, I think. Maybe it was going to thicken up with the cheese. Maybe they made it thin because the cheese was going to be all over it. Hey, Mousy, nice of you to join us. Nice to see you. Oh, I know. Sean said she was doing something else, and all of a sudden she looked up and saw us massaging and fingering a chicken. Like, I can tell yeah, it's a little weird around here, Sean. You got to be ready for anything. You never know what you're going to see up there on that screen,
purple.
especially on the weekend. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, purple. I do agree. It always gets more runny after the first shot. Yes. If we're
That's the
speaking
money shot.
if we're speaking in terms of gentlemen, but I heard in regards to women, it actually gets the other way around. But anyway, I guess it's all just personal, you know, whichever way we go. You guys remember we were showing some animals that really love their food a couple of weeks ago on What the Fuckery, right?
Yeah,
Rick
it was
and
the cat
Mrs.
with the
Cassandra,
corn.
the cat with the corn.
Right?
Yeah,
There's another cat.
I found one more. Only this one's really young. Like, they start with this obsession, and no one's gonna tell me that these cats are absolutely obsessed with corn cobs, like maniacs. Like, they can't control themselves. Some of these cats when they get around it. In point of reference, we got evidence, right, Rick? Like, this one is. Brace
Who's
yourselves,
ready to see
people.
some?
This one's messy. It's cute. It's adorable. But this is
It's
an
going in the
addiction.
bath.
A traumatic, messy addiction. Like, this is like, what? Here we go. Oh, it's a kitten. It's so cute. Oh my God. Look, Mrs. Cassandra, it's wearing that corn cob. It's all over.
Yeah, that's what I say. You gotta take a bath now.
Oh my God. He's loving it. He's like, nobody's taking that corn from him. No one is taking the corn from that kitten.
Look at those claws.
Yeah.
And it's holding it to himself, like he's all wrapped around it. Oh my God, it's like the happiest kitten in the world. But there's just something with
Why
these
do they
cats
make
and
the
corn
noise?
lately. They're so happy, don't you? All right, here we go. Now the noise. Like, honestly, when you're enjoying a meal, don't you love to hear? Oh yeah, he's just really loving it. He's really loving it.
Looks vicious in there. We're Grayskull. Great.
Well, I wouldn't try to take it from him. That's for sure. Yeah. Yeah, you Mousy? Because I have never heard of cats eating corn before until I started getting these videos in my DMs and in my Discord, and I was like going crazy because the sounds they make, they're so crazy about it. They're getting, oh my God, the kitten covered in butter. Better be another cat there ready to lick. Exactly. Hopefully there's somebody there to take care of that, right, Purple? Yep. And it's like, stay away from my corn. Don't come near me. But on the noise, Mrs. Cassandra, we could put ourselves. Let's just put ourselves back up here. Yep. Thank you, Rick.
I kind of see what Purple's saying. That's kind of like if I mean something that I love and someone's trying to come steal it, I'll be making that noise too.
Yeah, especially if you have kids. Now, we all know kids will like try to take things from your plate, right? Or try stuff and everything like that. You can't take it from their plate, man. They will be like screaming at the top of their lungs. But they will reach and take it from your plate. They would be like, "Nope, not that."
If you want a snack, you gotta hide it.
Exactly.
Otherwise, you gotta share.
Yeah, and you got to try to put the snack cabinet really, really far away because they always hear when you go in there. You rustle a bag, you open up a bag of cookies, you go near that jar, and they're like, "Can I have one, Mom?" Like, what do you got?
What are you
Like,
eating?
yeah,
what
do you got? What is it? What is
business.
it? Yeah, exactly. Well, how about noises? Like, I really love the sound of someone enjoying their food. Like, the worst thing you can do for me is like if I'm trying a new recipe or I've spent a day making you a fancier meal and you can see that it's a fancier meal. Like if it's not just thrown on the plate or served in a bowl and you're not eating in front of the TV or on the bed, like you're sitting at the table, whatever, you know, I made some effort. So I want to hear about it. Like I want to know if you like it. I hate when somebody finishes the whole damn meal and then tells you afterwards, "Oh, that was good." And that's it. Like, I'm dying. Like, I'm dying the whole time. Like, I want communication during the process. And some men, I can't speak for all of them, just personal men that are my brothers, my friends and family, and or partners of the past of mine. Some of them take exception to that because they don't want to be disturbed while they're eating. They just chow the hell down from start to finish and don't say a word to them. And, those are obviously men I broke up with like pretty quick, but because I need interaction with that. But I don't know. How do you feel about Mrs. Sandra? Do you get to talk during your meal, or will your husband talk to you during a good meal?
Yeah, we would talk. Most of the time, it's just in front of the TV watching something, but we're mainly watching something. But yeah, we talk like while we're eating.
Yeah, it's not like a no discussion rule, like because it's all like about the food, right? Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah, if
No,
the food is
like
good,
that.
you're gonna know.
Oh yeah, I want to hear noise. Are you a noisemaker?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm a rather
Depending
loud
on what
person
it
when
is.
I'm pleased.
You're rather what? I'm sorry, I
Huh?
missed that. Huh? I
Oh,
missed that.
would you like me to get closer?
Oh God,
I'm a
here we go
rather
again.
loud
Oh God,
person
You asked
I
for it.
actually
You
asked for
asked
that
for
one.
it.
Oh my God, I asked for that one. Oh my God, you got right in my ear. You do have a lovely voice, I must say. And you just told me that when you're pleased, you're rather noisy.
Mm.
So that means when you enjoy the meal, you don't mind talking to someone about it or like interacting.
Oh,
When you're
Yeah,
absolutely.
pleased.
yeah.
Yeah, when you're pleased, you
Mm.
make a lot of noise. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you're supposed to.
You're supposed to. Mm-hmm. Do you like? Okay, that's a whole other discussion. Do you guys like to hear a lot of noise when you know somebody's pleased? Like that's a whole other conversation. That's a whole other show. We should do that show.
What kind
Or
of
should we do that
noises
show?
are we talking about? Like, are we
I
talking
don't.
about bed
I
noises?
guess that will come up in the show. We'll discuss all kinds of noises.
All right. Well, stay tuned. Next month on Mayhem, we will talk about pleasure.
Exactly, Mousy. If I've made the meal, I'm telling you, gusto, enjoying life. That word gusto, like I want my man to enjoy things with gusto and I want to hear about it. Like I want to see it and I want to hear it in everything he does and says. Like that gusto, that enjoyment of everything that we're doing you got it. Just like that kitten. Just like that kitten. I want him to wear it and show it and sound like it and be protective of it and make all that noises like nobody coming near this. This is mine and it's good and you can't have it. I want all of that. I want all of that.
I have a cool story from when I was younger, when I was eating. It was a really good dinner. I cannot remember exactly what it was, but someone went to go grab something off my plate. And I wasn't even thinking. I just forked them in the hand.
Oh, no.
Oh, God, you did? You just, like, somebody reached for your food and you forked them? Wait, you did a Mr.
I was like, no. It's my fork called Mr. Stabby.
You did. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Oh, God, what did they do? Like, what did they do to you? Oh my.
They looked at me very offended, and I looked at them and said, You tried to touch my food.
That's it. Uninvited,
What
I
do you
agree with
expect's
that.
going to happen?
But I'm a sharer. Like, I will let somebody, if they ask me, can I try that? I will let them
If they
take their
ask.
fork and try. And I would ask you during the meal if we were out somewhere. I would say, Drager, can I try that? And and let you do it your
Of
way,
course.
either to give me the food on my plate or let me touch it with my fork. Because everybody has food issues like this, and I'm all cool with it. But I'm just like a share and share. I have actually gone out on dates to where halfway through a meal, and other people get grossed out about these, but it was a different time. Like the last time I've been on a date it's been a few years, but we literally halfway through the
1915?
meal. No, not 19. Shut up. Did Chris pay you to do that? Damn it, Mrs. Cassandra.
I'm just
No.
I had to.
No. I'll tell you what, I'll own that 1915. You all knew I looked damn good for 1915. I'll tell you that. Now, I have aged extremely well if it's 1915. I'll tell you that. But we have actually switched our plates halfway through the meal and freaked I remember an actual waitress freaking out about it. We actually switched plates because we both wanted to try the special. Okay. And decided that halfway through we would switch, so we both got to eat like what we wanted that night. And she literally like freaked out. She thought like we would spit or whatever. But we had divided the food, whatever, took caution. But I don't mind sharing my food with my close peoples.
Yeah, but the only
at all.
one I share food with is our drinks is my husband. Like
Right.
and my
Yeah.
son.
Liam backs me up.
Yeah, I
If
do.
someone tries to go for your food unwelcomed, you fork them.
I'm telling you, especially unwelcome. I agree with you, but as long as we have
If
swaps,
someone asks,
let's put it this way: if you have swapped spit, there's nothing wrong with sharing food. Period. Right?
oh yeah.
I mean, think about it.
I mean, as long as they ask, I'm gonna be fine with it. Just
Mhm.
don't be coming after my food without letting me know first, or you're gonna get a fork. If you're lucky. If you're
Well, at
unlucky,
least it
it'll get
wasn't a fork in the eye.
I have to. This is like this is Mr. Stabby. I just can't. I can just see you doing it though, because I know
You're
I
gonna have to
have
start
brothers.
changing your name now when you're up here to Mr. Stabby.
No, don't. Oh my God, can you imagine? My brothers would be like that too. You just don't go near their food. Like, no, like they have actually broken up with girls who like would get upset because they didn't want to share something or whatever, or because they didn't just turn something over to them, just because like casual dating when they were younger, and they would literally break up with them on the spot. Like, no, you broke the food rule, you're out. Like, that's it, you're out. They had
I
all
don't
these
blame them.
weird rules.
Yeah,
They did.
I
They had
never
these like
liked
weird
to,
rules. Yeah.
like even with my cousins and my aunts and so I never liked to share. Like I just didn't like even with my own mom, my brothers, and my dad. I never liked to share. The only person I share with is my husband because like we're already exchanging like spit and stuff. So
Hey, listen, if it's somebody I've been intimate with, like say, like when I say swapping spit, I mean like it's your partner. You kiss them, you cuddle them,
yeah,
you're in proximity, you're sharing space, whatever. Whatever. If you've gotten to the point where you're kissing all the time and so I don't see any problem with sharing the
no, I
food if
don't
you're
see
both
either.
cool like that. I think it's quite romantic. I think one of the most romantic things you can do, like what we said in the chat, is to have one plate and you're all sitting there and you're sharing it together. Like some of the things that we're going to be talking about when you're sharing snacks or you're watching shows or you're going to do something or you're walking around in the park. I can remember one of the most, I actually started to think of somebody a little bit differently the day that they actually shared one cone of ice cream with me while we walked around a park, and we just passed the cone to each other, and just like I started to notice that the time was shorter between passing and that they were being very like instead of gomming on it like you would think, and like a guy, you bite the whole top of the ice cream cone off, and like half of it's gone already, like my brothers do. I'm not judging all men. I'm just using the brother reference here on what they do. They love their food. If I gave them an ice cream cone, they would like take half of it off in a second, like with a big bite. But he was being very considerate. It was like he was keeping it You know how sometimes, Mrs. Cassandra, some guys, you guys in the chat might know what I'm talking about. When you're walking around with an ice cream cone and it gets a little drippy around the cone part, and you got to lick it to keep it clean so it doesn't come all on your hands and stuff like that.
Yeah.
This person was being like so considerate about, they would just take a little bit and lick it, and they would make sure it was clean everywhere before they handed it back to me. It just showed me so much more care and respect that they were giving to me, how much consideration they were giving to this whole process, plus enjoying this ice cream cone with me. The fact that we had like 2 different flavors because neither one of us could decide what we wanted. So they chose one and I chose the other, and we were sharing it. It just made it, I just felt so much more connected to them. And I started to think of them in a little, before that, I had thought of them to be a little bit more selfish than I would consider someone to continue dating for very long. They just have a little bit of a selfish vibe to me. And like from that moment on, I just started to think a little different of them. And it was all about an ice cream cone, and I remember it to this day. It was all about food. It was all about just sharing something with food like that. And I learned so much about that person in that one thing,
Yeah, usually if I can't finish something, I'll just give it. Oh, go ahead. You want to finish the rest of this? Because I can't finish it, and just take it from me.
It's an intimate thing, but it's also, it's something a lot of people don't think about, but you can learn like so much. Food can teach you so much about people. It's a way of communicating with others. It's a way of showing, for me, it's a way of showing caring and how much I care about somebody, what I'm gonna do. And I agree with Purple. Like, I love to cook, and hey, no bones about it. I'm not gonna be shy. I'm a damn good cook. Like, nobody turns my food down. Okay, no, it's good. I love to do it for other people, but now that I'm alone here, I don't cook for myself. To cook for myself is like an atrocity. Like, I would never do it for myself. I don't make myself good things like that, fancy things like that to eat. I'll make something really, really simple, like doesn't take much time, or I enjoy other people's foods, but I don't do a lot for myself that way. It just, part of the whole enjoyment of the process is involving the other people and keeping what they like in mind and doing it for somebody, putting all that effort and intensity and just wanting to please somebody like that. That's I'm a people pleaser with food, like that way. I don't know, but I just can't do it for myself. I just there's something that just stops me. Like, I don't even make homemade soup for myself, and I love homemade soup, but I wouldn't even do that for myself. Well, let's talk about some of the odd things that we've all eaten in some of the do you have anything in New Zealand record that you guys don't have, that we don't have here?
Actually, we have this thing called a feijoa.
Oh.
Anyone in chat heard of a feijoa before?
Do you want to I can pull it up because it's not a video, right? Yeah. You want?
Pull it up.
Okay.
They
go ahead.
look like this. These are quite large ones.
Let me take the banner off so they can see the word. Oh, there you go. Okay.
We have them growing pretty much all over my city.
They look very much like a guava, the shape in the side, like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Or an avocado.
Imagine a cross between a banana, a kiwi fruit, and a pineapple. And that's sort of what you got.
Yeah. Actually, Liam's saying it's like mango-ish. It does look a little mango-ish too to me. The green ones before they get red, and the yellow spots on them. Yeah, Liam, I see what you mean. Yeah. Well, that sounds delicious. Actually, I think I would like to try those. But we don't have those here. Do you have them in California, Mrs. Cassandra? Does anybody else have them anywhere in the United States? Or
I don't think so. I don't know. I've never seen them.
How about anywhere European, Liam? Have you seen them in your travels or over in the UK? Like, I'm curious. I've never heard of them. It sounds actually delicious, Well, then there's the other thing, like durian. like people have tried that. That's kind of odd. I've heard it's very it smells and it's got a slimy
very pungent.
consistency, but it's very once you eat it, the taste of it is something you actually want to actually take another bite.
Oh, it's a pineapple guava. That's what Ollie says.
Oh, it's known as the pineapple guava. So it does look very guava. Okay. Yeah. Oh, it's in the Myrtle family. Thank you. She's a fact finder, that one. Thank you so much. That helps. Now I can understand what it might taste like. It's in the Myrtle family. Okay. Yes, they say it can be good, this durian. You've had it before, haven't you, Ricker? I've not
I have.
been brave enough. Yeah.
It's actually quite palatable. It's got a very pungent smell. It's definitely got a texture.
As you said that, I always said it at the same time as you did, like as a palatable. That's just so funny.
Yep. Yeah. It can be. Yeah. Yeah. And they do stuff with it. Like, how did you have it? Just by itself, or did they make it into something?
Yeah, I just had it by itself.
Yeah, she said some people are saying the smell is very pungent. Some people have told me if you can get past the smell, it's great. But it's the smell that usually turns people away first.
Claire,
for me, that would get me.
I'm gonna mute and I'll put my phone down as I put my.
Okay. Yep. We're gonna be wrapping up in about 15. If you're back, you're back. We've got just a little bit more here.
No, I'm gonna stay on the in the
that's
live
fine.
stream. I'm just gonna mute and take them to bed and then come back.
Okay, that's wonderful.
All right.
Okay. So they make, what is the most common thing they make with this fruit? It's a fruit, right? It's not a it's a fruit.
It is a fruit. So how I've tried it has been, well, fresh off the tree, because I wish I knew where the photo was, but imagine just walking down a road and it's just like a city road, and every single tree is like an apple tree. That's what this road looked like.
That would be like here in America. I have orchards all over me, like left and right, all over where I live.
Streets with the orchard, and that's essentially what
I would love to live in a place like that. Yeah, I would love to live in a place like that where you could grow fruit trees like all over the place like that. That'd be great. That'd be great. And what is the most common thing they make with it?
And so the different ways that I've tried it, one that I would suggest everyone try at some point if you like that kind of thing, is a Feijoa cider. Homemade Feijoa cider is amazing.
Is that like a regular cider, like an apple cider, or is it like hard? Cider. It's a hard cider. I would like that. So you get a little kick with the fruitiness and everything. That sounds lovely. I think I'd like to try that.
Why is the word? The word has completely escaped me. It's not ice cream. It's
sorbet.
Sorbet. That's it. There's a beautiful Feijoa sorbet that you can get as well.
Oh, that sounds lovely, because it's usually just mostly fruit promenade. When you have a sorbet, it's just mostly whatever the main ingredient. That sounds good. I think we all want to try that. We're gonna have to look for some of this here. Oh, so what are some other odd things that you are fond of that are probably available everywhere? But
okay, I know, and I will fight people on this one. There is one fruit out there that is, I will argue to the tooth and nail that it is the embodiment of Satan.
What is that?
Pomegranates.
Well, but aren't they delicious?
Why. No. Here's why.
Oh, yeah.
Here's why. Let me get on the soapbox. Hang on.
Okay, go ahead. But I'm gonna have to knock you off at the end. But go ahead, step up.
Okay.
Like, you're tall. I'll be down here for a little bit.
Are gorgeous. They look beautiful. You crack them open. These ruby, beautiful gems of juicy, delectable flesh. That you cannot escape the seediness of them. You cannot juice them, because if you juice them, you will get seeds, into the seed taste into the juice, and then it tastes bitter and disgusting. Trying to eat them is like a day-long marathon.
Oh my god.
And you can't put them in anything, because the moment you can't see them and you chew on one, you're going to get seeds in your mouth again. They are seedy, they are evil.
Okay.
And I will die on that hill.
I'm sorry you're going to die on that hill. One of my fondest memories of my nan is how to eat a pomegranate and enjoy it. It was just me and my brother and my sister, and she had 2 pomegranates, and she cracked them in half, and she taught us. She said it's an intimate fruit. It's not the kind of fruit you eat in public. It's not the kind of fruit you do anything with it, but it is delectable, very high in vitamin C. They were a little bit expensive. It was like a treat, okay? And my nan showed us, like, by cracking it open, it was very ripe, that we would just then take the seeds with all that delicious pomegranate gel and juice around them and put the seeds in our mouth a few at a time, because you have to get around if you've ever opened up a pomegranate, it is full of this white membrane that's over everything, even if you can get to the seeds, and then you've got a little seed inside there that you don't necessarily want to eat. Well, if you could just like take a spoon, or we were doing it with our fingers. She let us get all dirty. It was great. It was like the best thing. I think I was maybe like 7 or 8 years old, and my brother and sister were even smaller. And we were all sitting there, and she was talking to us at the table, and we were, all trying to do it. We're sitting there. We're taking them with our fingers and putting them in our mouth. We suck all of the deliciousness off of them. And then she gave us plastic cups to practice spitting the seeds in. It was the most fun I've ever had with my brothers and sisters and my nan ever. It's like a family thing. It's not something you do out in public. You don't want to spit in public. You don't want to eat with your fingers and all of that and all messy. She let us get dirty. She taught us how to have fun with it. And to this day, I love pomegranate anything. I like pomegranate juice in my martinis. I like it in smoothies. I buy frozen shell seeds to add to things. I love salads that have them sprinkled in it. Like, I'll go nuts for pomegranates, and it's not so much because they're easy to eat. It's that memory of her like letting us have that much fun with it, putting it in our mouth, eating it. It was decadent. And then we got you're 8 years old, you get to spit on purpose in a cup and aim, and like we were putting the cups farther away to see who could make it. Like, it was fun. It was like one of the best memories. So I'm gonna have to knock you off that box. They're not evil. They are.
No, they are evil, because please, everyone, put a 1 in chat if you think pomegranates are evil. And here's my argument. Here's my argument. They're not evil in that they taste bad, because they do not taste bad.
No,
that's what makes them
and
so
they're very
evil.
Good for you.
They taste amazing. They taste spectacular, and they make food taste even better. So
basically, you're calling them evil because you don't know how to eat them? Because
I'm calling them evil because, just like Satan, they look beautiful, they smell beautiful, but they will, if you cross them the wrong way, they will ruin your day. And because those seeds just get everywhere.
Oh, they would not ruin your day. I mean, I could think of many other foods that are evil. Hot Pockets, for one, are much more evil than pomegranates.
How quickly have you gone from enjoying a pomegranate to chewing on the seed and then instantly regretting it?
I will admit to swallowing the seed. I have never chewed the seed, so I wouldn't know. I may have bit one. I know they're bitter, so I know I've bitten them. I know you can't put the whole gelled seed into like a smoothie and grind it up. It will really turn it to a bitter taste. I get that. Care needs to be taken. I get that. It really does.
A scalpel and basically like a surgery table, and just spend an hour or a day just opening those things up.
She just cracked it in half, and it was absolutely wonderful. I don't know why it's not letting me add a poll, but it's not.
I just thought of another fruit that
only Liam agrees with you, by the way, so far. Oh wait, Fish Nerd agrees. You agree they're evil? The seeds are nasty. I do agree that, but pomegranates themselves are not evil if you can work around it. And now they sell the perils, which is the gelled pot, already seeded from the pomegranate. It's a lot more expensive, but there are companies that do it and sell it in the refrigerator section in the in America here, and we can add them to salads and things like that easily, and toppings. Well, they're very, very high in potassium and vitamin C and a couple of other things. They also have flavonoids and they also have antioxidants. They're one of the highest juiced produced antioxidants that are out there. So, like a little bit of straight pomegranate juice, which can be very bitter, I agree, and not very sweet. But I used to make a tonic with that and ginger and hot pepper sauce, okay, and honey, okay, and a little bit of green tea, and I would mix and elderberry, and I would mix it all, and it would be hot, and I would take it like in the winter for flu and things like that to actually get like a whole bunch of vitamin C in me and a whole bunch of things that you don't normally get, and to fight that off, But
this is exactly it.
I'm
Putting
back.
a minefield in a lovely tasting fruit.
Okay, well, you have Liam. Liam's on your side, and some people like, I don't know. I don't think they're evil. It's a lovely memory with my nan, and I enjoyed eating that pomegranate. And maybe one day I'll teach you how to properly have fun with a pomegranate, record, and change your mind.
Well, okay.
Perhaps.
Let me put it this way. To be fair, if I'm going to compare it to Satan.
God.
Oh my goodness.
Wait a minute. Are you actually going to compare pomegranate to Satan? I'm going to lose my mind here. Okay.
I could not call them a godly fruit because Satan still has a lower body count than God.
Okay. Can we talk about like heavenly food then?
Oh, speaking of heavenly food, I just thought of one other fruit that is deceptive in its looks but tastes amazing. Persimmons.
What is
No?
that?
Persimmons.
What is it? Persimmons?
Yeah, persimmons.
I like persimmon, but like not overly, not a lot. Like,
No, they're very much like avocados. They're either perfect or overripe.
right. It's very hard to get them at just the right.
I don't
Kind of
like
like passion
avocados.
fruit. People kind of crack them open too soon. You got to wait till they're all wrinkly and like they look like they're no good anymore, but that's when they're good. Passion fruit.
Yeah, I'm not avocado person.
Me, that's one of my simple favorite go-to foods. Avocado toast. Absolutely.
Yeah,
I
that's
heard it was a
what.
persimmon. Liam?
I thought it was a pomegranate. I'm actually with him, the Chinese apple.
okay.
Like, I actually, it could have been a persimmon. That's older. Like they're both very old. It could have been either one. We all know they lie in their book. One person says
Yeah.
one thing, one says another. So it's like we don't know. It's all just the way it gets told. But on that, there are heavenly foods. If you, Mrs. Cassandra, what would be your like heavenly food? Like the one nobody can touch. It's just like perfection to you.
Anything with chocolate?
There you go. That's a good one. That's a good one. How about you, Record? Do you have a heavenly food? Like you just no one. It's just perfect. It's always perfect.
It's just perfect? That's a hard one.
Do you want me to come back to it? I can go to mine. I think this whole chat knows what my heavenly food is already. I think they know. Nope. It's bigger than that. It's bigger than that. It is. Here we
Pineapple.
go. Well, it's more precisely my version of pineapple pizza, the one I make. Okay, not the one you can order out. That's like was from Hawaii or Canada, and it's made with Canadian bacon and all kinds of weird
Some dude
cheese.
just took a kg of chopped up pineapple and just
exactly.
dumped it on a.
No,
on
that
a
is
bit of
not my pineapple pizza. My pineapple pizza is always fresh pineapple, bacon, chilies, all kinds of chilies. Okay. Pickled red onion. Now, this is important. Pickled red onion, lightly pickled red onion. Now, enchilada regatta, some people may not know what that is. That's when you take regatta cheese, it's in its solid form, hard, and you can grate it. Okay. It's very dry. It's kind of neutral. okay, which makes actually, instead of the red sauce and all, which actually you cover the crust with first, and then you take some pecorino or Asiago or Parmigiano. These are all hard shaved melting cheeses that are on pizzas, in general. You could also add capers or olives and mushrooms and mozzarella and veggies at will all over it. What it doesn't have
Full
is
of
tomato
mozzarella.
sauce. It does. Yeah, well, if you were visiting America and I made you this pizza, the first time I make it, I'll make it with buffalo, okay? Just to make you freaking happy, because that's the kind of bear I am when I do food. I would do that.
You're not a cocaine bear?
You would be there. No, I'm not a cocaine bear. But that was a damn funny movie, and I've actually watched that movie 3 times. Yes, I did. I watched it 3 times.
Watch it again.
And we might go get us a pizza and watch that movie again. But there's no tomato sauce. This one here, it looks like tomatoes, but that's actually sun-dried tomatoes in this version here, which I will add if the person I'm making it for insists that it's not a pizza unless it has tomato something. And it would be very soft sun-dried tomatoes, the ones that are soaked in oil first, and I would pat them dry and stretch them out, and so that there would be a little bit more moisture. But no on the tomato sauce. Yes, there's a little, you could put a little bit of garlic here. I recommend it. Okay. Sometimes when I do the chilies, I will use either green or red. If I don't have a lot of chilies, I will add actual chili sauce, which has garlic in it and stuff. Like, there's so much you can do with it, but you got to have, and here's the thing. The reason that my pizza is, for pineapple pizza, I believe is like one of the best creations in the world. And everybody who's ever had it, even those who say they will never eat pineapple on a pizza, they will say that it's good. It's because it's umami. And umami is when you bring all the 4 different types of parts of your tongue together, the sensations of food on it. And that's the sweet and the salty and the sour. Okay. And the savory.
My tongue like that.
No. Sweet, salty, sour, and savory. No. Wrecker, why do you keep telling me what your tongue can do? Like this is like a subconscious thing that's going on here. Like, you gotta stop. Like, oh my god, I can't talk. I can't talk.
You see what Purple's saying in the chat, Claire?
She's coming over my house like soon. Yeah, and Fish Nerd, I'll be over next week. You're more than welcome. I'm sure I can turn anyone into a pineapple pizza lover with this. As long as you're not allergic.
Into pineapple pizza lover.
I'm telling you, I agree with her, though. It should not come into any tomato-based product. I agree. I only add those sun-dried tomatoes if the other party insists, because I'm a food pleaser for people. So if I was making it for Wrecker, unless he insisted on having tomato on his pie, there would never, ever be tomato with the pineapple. Ever, Purple. I agree with you. They don't need to be together. And it has to be fresh, Liam. I agree. No tinned pineapple, fresh pineapple only. It's a totally different texture. It's a totally different flavor when it's heated up. It just enhances the sweetness when it gets heated, Well, I'm telling you.
This is why I think people don't like pineapple on pizza, is because more often than not, people put way too much pineapple on the pizza, so all you taste is pineapple and bread. I guarantee you.
This picture has less my pizza has less pineapple than this one. It does have the right amount of chilies, because I like my food hot. Like, the reason I'm making this pizza is the bacon, okay, and the chilies. Like, 2 of my favorite things. And I love the red pickled onions too. And Fish Nerd, you're welcome anytime. You bring the chocolate ravioli, you got dinner. Just like, give me an hour, like, no problem. I make the dough from scratch too, so I need an hour to proof, and shit. But I'm telling you, you bring chocolate ravioli, mwah, like, oh yeah. Oh, you make somebody very, very happy. I'm sure. Yeah, he knows. They know their food. They know their food. Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, without tomato sauce, I'm not sure that qualifies as pizza. Listen, you know what, Purple? You're right, because an Italian would smack me silly. It doesn't have the 3 elements that are required for pizza. That's dough, tomatoes, and cheese. I get it. But I'm not traditional Italian. I'm a bear. a multi-ethnic bear at that, who doesn't even sound like I come from my own country half the time, let alone going to be like held to the, nobody's going to hold my feet to the fire on how to make an Italian pie. I'm not making an Italian pie. I'm making bear approved sexy food, period. If you don't want to call it a pizza, don't call it a pizza. To me, that's a pizza. If it's flat pizza dough with stuff on it, it's a pizza. Because in this country, we have dessert pizza, we have breakfast pizza, we have buffalo chicken barbecued pizza, right, Mrs. Cassandra? That's not traditional. And everybody would say that pineapple pizza, a Hawaiian pizza, which is pineapple and Canadian bacon and some other kind of cheese, would not be traditional. Okay.
One of my favorite ones is it's chicken. It's a
Alfredo?
Chicken, no,
Chicken
it's
and
a pizza.
cranberry?
No, the chicken and garlic. It's like chicken on white garlic sauce.
Oh, that one is so good too. And the chicken and cranberry that you're talking about, I've had that one with candied walnuts. It's like the salad on a pizza, and I loved it.
Cranberry and
Candied walnuts and camembert cheese. Exactly. It was like the salad that I make, only they put it on a pizza, and the pizza crust was a little bit thicker and soft, and I loved it. It was like having the bread and the salad on a pizza, and we would get along great, Wrecker. We should eat together more. We should eat. We should eat together.
We should.
I think we should.
I agree.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
Well, I think I'm like a third wheel here. Do I need to see my way out? Like,
no. I'll just move you up so
stay.
so you could be comfortable. Like there's nothing going on.
Oh my goodness! So you're gonna put me in between you guys? Nice.
Exactly. You're like the Wrecker Bear sandwich now. Okay.
So I'm gonna be the one that you're reaching over to hold hands. Okay.
No, we're not holding hands. We're talking food here. But we do have a lot in common. We can't deny that. We do have a lot in common when we talk food. I mean, we did just have what is it, about 2-hour argument about mozzarella? I'd say we get along.
I really thought you were about to say a threesome.
Oh, what? No, we didn't
I
have.
really thought you were, because you said 3. You're about to say 3. And
I
then
was
you
going to
turned
say
to
3.
2.
Yeah, because I thought like 3 was too much of an exaggeration. It didn't seem like it got to 3 hours. Like, no.
2 hours is a long time too.
It was all about, was it not?
It
Like,
was.
he's not.
Discussion.
And he's not kidding. He literally, while I was on the call with him, got in his car and went to the supermarket and put his phone video on to show me the mozzarella's. Like that's how important it was during that.
Yep.
I'm just saying there's gonna be rumors on Twitter tomorrow.
Why? About the mozzarella? Oh my god.
No, I'm just teasing guys that I was your chaperone. I was
that you are our chaperone. You should, but there's actually 14,000 miles away. I think that chaperone's enough. Like nothing's gonna happen here. Like this, okay. Yeah, we're cool. We're actually really good friends, and we talk a lot. And you know that, Mrs. Cassandra, because you talk with us. Like people in the Discord, they all know this. Yeah. And
we watched,
what was grateful. We watched you two had to watch Princess Bride or get
I watched that myself
from the mod team.
But no, I'm meaning like because you did that interactment for the it was like a black what is the
Black Mirror?
creator?
Yes, we did that. And we also all started to watch House of Dragons together and things like that. Like things like that.
And you're gonna say something always grateful.
Yes, I was, because she said that her Italian, who was real blood Italian, like as Italian as you can get. I know, because he made me part of the family, and I know what that means. A real Goomba, okay? He says pineapple was okay on pizza because he loved pineapple on his pizza. Thank you always. I feel vindicated here. And yes, Liam, that salad pizza with the chicken and the walnuts does have baby spinach also. Liam, also, we talk food all the time, Liam, don't we, in the Discord? Like, me and food and people, like, I make my bonds with people and food.
You just have a separate room for food.
For food, yes, we do. Although we usually end up talking about food wherever we are. It just happens.
It goes in all the rooms. In all the rooms, even in the basement, there's food.
Yeah, there is. But that just about, like, The one thing I do, like Jared, AT2 couldn't be here, but he did ask me to show you all, and on the way out, I'll show you, and then I'm gonna leave like really quick when I show you like Jared's.
Well, before that, are you announcing the winner? When are you
Oh
announcing the
yeah,
winner?
let me go get that. Hold on one second. Okay, let me take this down. We'll do this in two ways. How about we do it this way? Wrecker, could you take over and show the rest of the pictures of what people brought up in the Discord? Because I want to share. Everybody did contribute.
Absolutely.
And
I
Mrs.
can.
Cassandra, if you can see them, can you actually help him read them while I'll go find the
was-
results?
Mochi. Who here likes mochi? Who here has tried mochi?
Oh, you may have to
Anyone?
tell them what it is. Yeah.
Mochi is a Japanese confectionery made from rice flour with something in the middle. More often than not, they use like a red bean paste, a very sweet bean paste, or you sometimes get peanut butter or some other stuff like that, and that's covered in sometimes icing sugar, sometimes, in this case, I believe it was
Looks good. Looks like
like
a powder. Yeah, it looks like
it's
like the powder donut.
It's made with
no,
rice
it's
gum paste usually, right?
yeah
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
The
And then
sesame
outside.
paste.
it's dusted
Like-
with something I can't
Mhm.
remember anymore.
And it says
Liam
sweet
says
sesame.
sesame paste. Is that
Yeah,
what it
sesame
is?
paste is another
Yep.
one. And then we have, of course, the
You can never go wrong with
chocolate
this.
lava cake. You know what? Screw the cake. Just give me the chocolate lava, and I'll drizzle that all over someone, and just
Oh my! That is one of my favorite things. But
Hello.
wait, do we
Ah,
wait?
I
Do you?
mean, what?
I want to know. Like, I'm curious about this. I am
Mhm.
like I'm quite curious about this.
Huh?
Yes, of chocolate lava cake. Do you get to eat the cake afterwards if you're messing with the?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely. The cake is always there. You can never not eat the cake after.
Strawberry syrup isn't bad on someone either.
I think
that's
yeah. Yeah. If
whipped cream.
that is actually very molten. That's actually oh my god. That does it for me because it's actually
Warm, oozing
oh yeah,
chocolate.
exactly.
Fresh out the
Chocolate
oven.
and fresh out of the oven. It's made with egg yolks, Juju, if you're still here. Like damn, chocolate lava cake got some egg yolks in it. Like, But
And then we
yeah.
have the pizza.
I like this is my sexy food. If we had that pie and that dessert, that is like that's the weekend date night. That
What
one
are you
right
gonna
there.
have?
that, I don't whatever they want. I like a little bit of wine, but I also like a hard cider. I like kombucha with vodka, but I don't know. I don't know what goes with it. Whatever
There's a
my
very
partner wants.
beautiful. There's a very beautiful cider made in New Zealand that is called apple crumble cider with a side
yeah.
of vanilla ice cream. And I kid you not, people, this thing literally tastes like the texture and the flavor of apple crumble with a scoop of vanilla ice cream.
Wow.
It is the only way I can describe it. It actually tastes like the texture and the flavor.
Wow.
It's amazing. If you ever get a chance to try it, I'd buy a couple bottles. You won't remember the rest of the night.
You know what? I've been searching since you told me about it. I've been looking and looking. It's not in season right now, apparently. Like they only make it seasonally, like at certain times. But I'm waiting. We've got an importer here that finds me some incredible stuff. So the other cider you mentioned with the Fijo, I'm gonna look for that, and I'm gonna look for this one too, because I love me a hard cider, especially a fancy one. But this is definitely date night food. What else you got there?
Yes. Oh,
this is from Jared. Jared, this is his favorite thing to eat. Apparently, peaches with honey and cream is his favorite thing.
This was the one that was supposed to be a quickie, right?
This is his quickie.
Yep.
But yup,
When you really love your peaches.
that's good honey. Look at how that honey sticks to the.
Look at
You're
it.
right.
Yeah.
Honey stays in place. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. She's singing Jack Black. That's it. I got to get that video for you. I'll put it in the chat. You guys, if you want to know what Mrs. Cassandra is singing, she's singing Peaches by Jack Black, just came out. It's actually quite hysterical. There's the video for it. I was afraid to play the whole thing. Well, this was I agree. This sentiment, Liam sent this into the Discord. I do this all the time. Would you guys do this? Could one of you read that for me?
Another
Rick?
way of eating, another sexy way of eating food, which I liked to do with one of my exes, is to pass popcorn across in a kiss. I prefer sweet, as she is more into salty. Finish like salty treats.
Yeah, like salty popcorn.
We'd mix a packet of sweet and a packet of salty in a large container. Then if one of us picked out a popcorn we didn't want, the other could have it in a kiss.
That
we
is
only
so
did that a few
romantic.
times. She got greedy for all the popcorn.
It does. I do like it. I wouldn't get greedy for all the popcorn, but I like both salty and sweet at the same time. So could I get a double kiss if I get 2 kernels? Like, I wonder.
Probably could.
That sounds like a very entertaining way to watch a show. Like, I kind of like it. I like the way you think, Liam. That's a good idea. I definitely enjoy that. I also enjoy making all those different flavored butters for popcorn, savory ones, sweet ones. Like, one of the best gifts I ever got was from a girlfriend who sent me like a book with all the butters, like you can make all the recipes for different spices and everything of different types of butter to put on popcorn when you make it. It was a lot of fun.
I don't know what it is
Ooh.
though with white cheddar popcorn though.
I love white cheddar popcorn.
Yeah, it's like the best.
It is absolutely the best. What do they call that? Smart food? The white cheddar popcorn is called smart food in the big bag. Yeah. They make a brand here like that.
Pineapple, because it belongs on everything, and
I know.
second
I
that.
put it up there. You wrote it. I
know I did.
It's like but
Who
he said,
is a basement otter? Oh my goodness.
Basement activities otter. She runs all the activities over there in the basement, I'll tell you. And Liam says, but not in everything. Pineapple, not in everything. One of the sexiest things I've eaten was the strawberries and cream, which my friend Nicola and I had served in the cleavage of a burlesque dancer. I hear you. That had to be an adventure, especially since you had company to do it. I know, especially since you had company to do it. That must have made it more fun. What's the next one you got there, Rick? From Crazy Cat. Gammon steak with fried eggs, pineapple chips, and peas. Yes, this long stick-looking things are chips, not the things from a packet. I hear you, Crazy. Those are chips. Okay, here in America, they call them fries, but chips come in a package. They're crisps in a package.
Well, it's not
like
what
that.
they like. The fish and chips is what. Like,
Fish
you know
and chips is French fries, right? It's
Yeah,
French
so that's
fries
what I'm
and
saying.
fish.
Like that's what we have, like fish and chip places. But that looks delicious. I was just looking at that in the Discord. I was like, oh,
that is incredible.
I just want to
those
get
eggs look really good.
Yeah, I just want to poke that yolk. Where's Juju?
I know, exactly. Egg yolks. Between the chocolate lava cake and you guys in the egg yolks and me looking at that pizza, I am in a state right now. Not only am I hungry, I am completely enticed, people. Like this is really getting to me.
I want that.
Yes, they are much thicker, Tony, than regular fries. They're almost what we would call steak fries over here, or thick fries, Mrs. Cassandra. That's what they call chips.
Or what, potato wedges?
Yes, or potato wedges, exactly. Well, not as thick as a potato wedge, but yeah, but proper.
Liam's got the idea.
Dip the chips in the yolk. Exactly.
That is exactly what you do.
Yeah, I would eat this for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. I'm all about breakfast for dinner occasionally because I don't think foods belong in a certain category. If they're good, they're good. And I would eat that any day at any time of the day. That whole meal. I would add another vegetable because I'm like one of those people that I have to have like I like a lot of vegetables with stuff like that. I don't know what I would. I might add beets.
I think I'm obligated to say something.
Go ahead.
As a Kiwi, I have to say it. fish and chips. There we go.
You just had to say it. Fish and
Yup.
chips. Wait, no. Fish and chips with proper malt vinegar. Oh, get the heck out of here. What are you talking about? No, you use malt vinegar. Please tell me you use malt vinegar.
Of course, malt vinegar.
Okay. Yeah. Those eggs are from healthy chickens. Look at how the color of that.
Yes,
That's how
that
our
is.
eggs are here. I actually get my eggs down the road. The guy that has the wood shed actually has the chicken coops, and we buy the chicken. We buy the chicken egg for him all the time. What? No, he sells wood. He sells wood because he's got property that he takes
Wait
the
a
trees
minute.
down. No, wood for the fireplace.
Is
The
he
kind
quite
you
a-
burn. The kind you burn.
I mean,
I have a wood pile in my backyard.
you have
Oh,
a
no.
wood pile. Is it quite the?
Rest in peace to those penises.
It is quite stacked. It is quite stacked, Wrecker. I'll tell you that.
Oh my god.
Yes, and
Don't-
occasionally,
try not to get too much friction on those.
occasionally it has to be brought down to size, and I need like a strong man with an axe to do that. But
Well, I mean, I think the strong man in the axe actually put the pile there.
it could be. But I do have a proper wood burning fireplace in my home. Yes, I do. Anyway, let's move on to the next one before
Yeah, let's
Mrs.
see what the
Cassandra
next one is.
chokes, because we're like, okay. Oh yeah, I like this one. Liam has said he got a pizza tonight from a restaurant, from a place which he hasn't visited in 3 years due to not working the pub around the corner because of location. And the owner recognized him and put a bottle of Birra Moretti in there. In the bag to welcome him back. So free beer equals sexy beer. And I agree, like free wine or free dessert or free cheese. Free cheese is sexy cheese, right?
You guys stop it.
Only stacked in the morning. Hell no. Stacked all day. Morning, noon, and night. What are you talking about, Liam? No. A good stack is at any time. Come on.
Then always
Liam,
grateful.
Don't limit my options. Like, it's hard enough. Oh God! That guy that has the wood in his
Quiz, clip it. Quiz, clip it. I'm in tears. That's why I was laughing, because that's
this is it. I know. I can't help it. It's like I'm just like a hashtag waiting to happen every time I open my mouth. Every time I open
Claire
my
View
mouth.
for President 2020, 2020, 2024.
never too hard.
This is true, fish nerd. Who could say that? Like, how could you say like too and hard is an oxymoron? It's like small fry or big or big shrimp. Like, it's an oxymoron. Too hard. Come on, really.
Oh my
Anyway.
goodness.
If you want sexy food, check out Chef Grant Ashes and his restaurant Alinea. Is it Alinea? And he has built his entire concept around the beauty of food. Oh my God, how it hits the senses and the aesthetics. Oh my God, always. I am like so down with that. I really believe that food is one of the most sensual things we do. People aren't paying enough attention to it. People that just like, just eat to eat, just like stop. Go to the next one. Go to the next. Doesn't hurt for it to have a big flex, but never be too big or too hard. I agree with you, Purple. Too hard doesn't exist. Stop. Like, stop. Don't like. I don't get it. Okay. Anyway, next one. Next.
We're over 2 hours.
We're having technical difficulties. It's
Are
not
we?
moving over.
No, you got to
it's the
get down
final
on the
slide.
bottom. You got to get on the. Oh, it is. Okay, so we've done that. Let's announce the winner. I do not know if they are still here, but I'm going to pull it up. Okay, the voting has come through for the caption contest. Let me just show you the picture first, and then I'll put the results up. It was a squirrel, and okay, and there was some really good ones on here if you guys didn't read them. But the actual winner is.
Can I say it? I want to guess. Can I guess who's the winner?
No, it's not. It's not who you think it is. It's not.
Okay.
It's really not. It's definitely not that person. But I will show you at 18.2%. Okay, with 53 views. A lot of people looked at this.
Hang on a minute.
But
Can I
only
put in
33.
a last minute caption? Can
No,
I put in
you
a
cannot.
last
You
minute?
c-
I want to
you
put
can
in a
put
last
it in
minute
the
caption.
chat.
I
Wait,
will
we
put
don't
in
get
a
to
last
vote.
minute caption.
You can put it
No.
in there, but no, you can't win. Go and put it in the chat. You're not allowed. No, you might
no,
be
I'm
one
not
of
gonna-
my
I'm not gonna
favorites,
w-
but you
I'm not
can't
gonna
break
win.
the rules.
But I realize exactly what that squirrel is looking at, and it is the pile of wood out back of your house.
And it's like, oh my, miss, you do have quite a bit of stacked wood there, don't you? Like, I
He
know
probably
exactly.
lives.
Oh my
He
God.
lives in your wood.
Yeah, he lives in my wood. Go write it in the chat, Record. But by the way, I want to tell you that 53 of you looked at it and only 33 of you had the balls to vote. I take exception to these because I know that that's more than 33, less than 33 that voted because you're allowed to vote multiple times. So, like, yo, people, if you're going
What?
to come
You're
and
allowed
look,
to?
participated. Yes, actually, you could pick more than one. Yes, you can. You never tried, huh? You can. I think you
No.
could pick up to 3. But anyway, I want to announce that Icarus is the winner with this one right here, the one with the big pink bark. These nuts is the winner. These nuts is the winner. And I need to get a hold of Icarus. Oh, you just won. You just won a gift certificate for your caption. For your caption there. Okay. I have to actually bring up the other screen to show you that was actually it because the other screen didn't have it on it, but you can see right here. You can see right here this large pink one next to D nuts. This is Icarus's. Up here is the pie shape that shows us it was the largest one. We had 53 people.
Was there
look at it.
two? Was there two
Nope.
of these nuts? 'Cause I thought Grace did one with these nuts too.
Did she? Icarus did. Definitely. Icarus did. Did you, Grace? I didn't see it. Did you do it somewhere else? Yep, that's it. I knew you said these nuts. I mean, that's the one I took off the back of the I took it off the back. Grace did do a comment about nuts, but not those 2 words like that. And that's the one that won, actually. If I'm mistaken, I'll correct it later. But as far as I knew, that's the one that I had tagged to him. But I'm sure go over it. Well, Grace wins every single time. Like, okay, Grace has been winning them as we've been doing them. But if you guys like these, then please contribute.
Well,
and don't
no.
forget to go and vote.
Technically, I won the first one, but that's because I used what she said. So
because you used what she said.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. So Grace,
Are you
Grace
telling
is funny.
me that is that's what she said?
Yep.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. Yeah, that's what she said. Yeah. All right. On that, I don't know about you guys, but it's been long. We went longer than usual. We went a half hour over. Manager's going to be talking to us, Mrs.
I
Cassandra.
told
If
you.
don't, I'm going to blame it all on you and him. That's just it. I'm just telling you right out. That's how I roll. I am not taking the credit for this.
Wrong. I am
Nope.
innocent.
My ears are so red right now. My cheeks are so woozy and hot. Like I'm sitting here scooching around.
Squirting?
No, I didn't say
Huh?
squirting.
What? Hang on a second. Rewind. Hold up. Hey yo.
I did not say that.
You were going to say it.
I did not. I was not. I'm saying I'm hungry.
I did not.
I have
I did
to
not
go
hit
eat.
her. I did not.
I did
Oh,
not.
hi,
I
Mark.
did not. San Andreas is my fault too. I know. Fish. Blame it on. Okay, Fish Nerd. I'll blame it on you. I'll send manager your way. No problem. I'm sure you could smooth it over with some chocolate ravioli. Anyway, we're out of here. Thank you so much, Mrs. Cassandra. Thank you, Aaron, for wherever you are with the dog and walking and all of that. Thank you for having some fun with us. Wrecker, as always, thank you.
Most welcome.
You're forgetting one person that came on here for a quick second. Pastor Bob.
I was getting there.
Okay.
You guys don't even let me do my job, like, because I can hear him in the back of my head. Like I hear him. Like you hear him? Do you hear him? I hear him.
Wait, there was a banner. There's the banner.
Yeah. Oh, where'd she go? Where did Mrs. C go? Hey, wait a minute, Cass. Okay, we didn't go out that far. Anyway, I'm doing my job here. I'm putting that up, like he said. Thank you, Mrs. Cassandra. Oh, there she is. Okay, like, what the hell? You ran away.
Sorry, we're fighting over the Mrs. C right now. Give us a second.
We turned you into a wishbone. We were both trying to put you up at the same time. You make a perfect sandwich. See that? Like, yeah. Anyway,
StreamYard's booted me. I think Stream's said you had enough.
I know,
Get out of here.
But that's it. I had a great time. I love doing Mayhem. We're going to continue doing Mayhem once a month and AIT as often as we can on the weekends. And also, What the Actual Effery, which will be next weekend.
Yeah, okay. Sean, that'll be later. I got someone earlier, but that'll be later.
Yeah, I need to go. What did she say? I need to go.
She needs to go get some because I disappeared.
Yeah, she was out there checking out the wood. I do believe she's kind of jealous about. She's actually in my DMs right now asking for pictures of the wood pile. Can you believe it? I just this is why we get along. She's got a great sense of humor, as do you all. Because remember, on this channel, don't bother showing up unless you bring your sense of humor. Humor is mandatory.
Next month, it's going to be the sounds of pleasure.
Yes. The sound. What a title that's going to be.
Actually,
yeah,
I have an idea now.
Okay, if I have a channel next month, we will actually do the sounds of pleasure. Mrs. Cassandra rules here on Mayhem. So that's what we're going to do.
Actually, I reckon we should have a game show. You know, I reckon.
Okay, we'll talk. But you got to run it by Mrs. Cassandra. After all,
it is on the sounds of pleasure.
Hey,
but you have to tell, is it the sounds of pleasure or is it something else?
Oh, that sounds so fun.
Oh, that does sound fun. That's good. We'll make that a segment. We'll talk. Yeah, we'll make that a segment. But I hope you all did appreciate Brother Bob's little sermon. I plan on bringing Brother Bob back regularly because I heard that we needed to get Brother Bob here for Mayhem because we all needed to be saved. If I'm going to be doing this once a month, like I needed to get right.
Who else is going to save us?
Yeah, I needed somebody. Apparently, according to my DMs, I'm getting a little too dark. I'm a little too evil. And I'm like, so we needed to just make sure that everything was copacetic and have the whole thing blessed.
All right,
Brother Bob before we go on.
Once we get Brother Bob on here, we'll be good.
Yeah, we will. We'll be good. So hopefully, if he can't be here, he'll at least send up his blessings so that we can carry on with the show. That should be good. And if there's anything else you'd like to see that's Mayhem oriented, don't forget to hit us on the back of the videos.
If you're in Discord, there's a special spot for it.
There is, absolutely. But you know what? The banner tells you all those YouTube things I hate to do because really what I want to do is just say thank you. Thank you to High Inquisitor. Thank you to MC Record. Thank you to my boo, Mrs. Cassandra. Thank you to my future intended Aaron of EKC People Sucks, who I don't care, people. I can't quit her. I will never quit her. I'm not going to quit her. I just can't. We're just... I've known her a long time. We got a lot in common. Otters and all kinds of things. And now, like drinks and food and preferences, things like that. Listen. Thank you to everybody in the chat, everybody who participated in the fun and the hilarity, everybody who's going to watch later. If you like the content, don't forget to share it. Get other people to subscribe. Keep us out here. YouTube wants to know we want to hang around. You guys all have to help us make that happen. Icarus, please hit me up so I can get you your gift certificate. We need some way to do that. You can hit me up in private DMs anywhere, any way you'd like. Discord DM, whatever's convenient to you. But y'all know how to find me on that. You have anything you'd like to say last, Cassandra?
No. Just thank you all for being here.
I would like to shout out her channel because she won't. She is.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Down there, so she won't. Would you catch them at Tuesdays at 8 o'clock? They almost always have a show either on Tuesdays or Thursdays at 8 o'clock.
We're gonna do it this Tuesday for the talk about the coronation. But
Okay.
after that, we're talking about moving it to Thursday nights
Okay.
because that seems
Cool.
like it's a better night than
All
Tuesdays
right.
for us.
Cool.
So,
Like I
but
said, they're either Tuesday or Thursday. We all play tag back and forth with those Tuesdays and Thursdays, trying to be
yep,
considerate of each other. So whichever it is, I recommend you, if you want a nice, easy place to hang out and just some chill conversation, they're funny as hell over there. They really are.
thank you.
A great bunch of girls. That is Mrs. Cassandra and Carly and Grace Case. That's their channel over there. It's just for no drama, just fun, just hanging in it, and it's kind of cool. And MC Wrecker, boo. Boo.
Yes.
Yes, MC Wrecker
I
won't tell you, but he did just drop another one about a week ago, and it's really good. And you need to go over there. Bear says if you haven't been over there and watched it yet, I don't want to hear about it. Don't make me come find you. Like, go watch it. It's good. It's really good. Anyway, go ahead.
Sean,
And also,
Fishner's
he's
got something
only
for you.
oh yeah, and he's only 5 away from 100. Could somebody just go over there and just get him over 100, please? I think he deserves
Yes,
to be
everyone
over
go
100.
subscribe to
Yeah,
Record.
please go
Oh.
subscribe there. And don't forget to subscribe to Mrs. Cassandra too, because hey,
yes.
fingers mean something, people. Use them appropriately. Push those damn buttons. If you're not pushing the buttons, you're not doing your job. So anyway, I saw your thunder, but what did you want to say, love?
Huh? You're
Mrs.
talking
Mi-
to
Oh, both of you actually, but Wrecker first because I cut him off when he was. I just cut him right off. I'm
No, I
sorry.
was just agreeing with you. Everyone should go subscribe to Mrs. C.
No,
no,
and your channel too.
and your
Like
channel.
you're only
Yeah.
5 away from 100. Wouldn't it be nice to have 100? Like that would be cool. It's
It would
that
be
cool.
nice.
That would be nice, but
I was just telling Sean that Fish Nerd has some wood for her.
Oh, does
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Are those two accounts connected? I always see them together. Like I'm so slow on the take. I am so slow on this.
Yes.
I don't know nothing. I am like dense. I'm totally.
Yeah.
I miss that, guys, but that's cool because I think Fish Nerd is hysterical account. Okay, I love it. And I think Sean is a favorite of mine. She's always in the chats, and I love hearing from her and seeing her in the Discord and everywhere. Yup, same house. Lovely. That's you get chocolate ravioli. I'm jealous. This is good. It's a good pair. I'm happy for you. I was like very okay on that. Liam, can one of the other mods always can you grab Wrecker's channel and throw it out while I throw the intro on? Because my system is not actually, or I'd hate to ask you to do it yourself, Wrecker, but could you? Like, could you? Please.
Okay.
Hey, Mark.
I can grab it.
What do you mean you're lucky to catch such a short stream? 2 hours and 37 minutes. I've been sitting here waiting for you, Mark Caesar. I had a whole Caesar salad joke just for you. Now you're going to have to wait until I do food porn again. Something
Which won't be till next year.
It won't be till next year. But you can catch the replay. I hope you do. But it is good to see you, Mark. It's always good to see you in the chat. Okay. All right. All right. On that, anything else? We are definitely out of here.
Everyone.
Thank you, everybody. See you. Oh, by the way, I am streaming tomorrow, everyone. I know I took Mondays off, but the Masterson, I had to delay one of the usual recaps last week, and I didn't want to put them back to back, so I moved Friday to Monday, and then we'll have the regular True Crime on Tuesday. So we are starting on Monday, but we won't conflict with Shenanigans stream. They're going on at 8. I'm going to go on afterwards on Tuesday. Okay? All right. So I think now we're officially out of there. There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you, Liam, for dropping the links. Everybody hit those 2 buttons if you haven't, And on that, we'll see you all.